Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, on planet Earth, planet Mars, which will be soon colonized, to add many golf resorts. That's the first thing they're going to put on planet Mars is a golf resort. Welcome to McGolfin TV. This is Midday with McGolfin. I am your co-host, Phil McGuffin. As always, it's the afternoon stream. We're playing 18 holes with your golfer, Lex McGuffin, iron player extraordinaire, the greatest 5-iron player in the Tri-County area, also known as the Florida Fluffer, the Panhandle Putter, and the Daytona Driver. There you go. There's a little alliteration for you right off the bat. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. Shout out to anyone watching live. Shout out to anyone watching on the replay. We're going to get started. We're going to be out at the first tee in just a moment here. Let's do a little live look in. Yep, Lex is already on the tee. Looks like he's about ready to go.
We got a minute or two.
All right, there you go. He says we got about a minute or two. Hey, what's up, Bob? We got Bob and Bob's your uncle in chat. He says, hey, boys. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Bob.
Hey, Bob. How you doing, Bob?
Hey, Bob, I want your daughter.
We want your daughter, Bob. How you hitting them, Bob? Hit them straight. Hit them straight, Lex.
Uh-oh, these boys are already fishing.
Oh, no. All right, guys.
It's a couple of handicap flags in front of me.
Oh, snap. Monkey says, oh, snap. I'm here for the first tee. Yes, you are.
Sweet. Welcome,
all right.
Monkey.
Yep, you can watch this first tee shot. Let's hope it's a good one.
I'm taking driver.
All right. I love that.
I think I'm tired of playing this conservative bullshit.
Yep.
I think I need to start going for it. Get into attack mode out here.
Yep.
Well, it's windy enough that the ball just blew off the tee.
Yeah, let's do it. It's about 68, 69 degrees, very sunny, nice and warm feeling with the sun out, but the forecast said the wind was up at, I think, 18 miles an hour. Definitely going to be a windy one.
Coming from the north. So, wind behind me today.
All right. Well, and we're going to have to put the stream on crash watch. Because
how's the computer doing?
Computer seems good. So I'm going to go ahead and run all the flyovers today, and we'll see how it goes. Good news is, guys, if the stream crashes, my reboot time is super quick. So if the stream goes down, hang in there, and I'll be back super quick. But we're going to try it with the flyovers. It seems to be whatever's crashing the stream is the flyovers for some weird reason. But we'll see how it goes today.
Why don't you run the first one?
All right, here it is. Hole number 1. It's par 4, about 348. That's if he's playing from the blue tees. Wasn't sure. Didn't notice there. It's a fairly pretty hole. Tough green. Tough green on this first hole. Yep, he's playing from the blue tees. Sweet. Monkey says, I'm also a Bob. Bob.
Dude, this guy won't give up on his ball.
What's he? Oh, is he?
He's fishing. He's on the right pond, the pond for number 9.
Oh.
And he's like over there fishing. I could drive past him.
Yeah.
And just play through these guys.
Well, he has 2 minutes. Technically, your tee time is 1:38, and it's 1:36. So he's got 2 minutes. When that 2 minutes is up, I want you to aim directly for him.
Okay.
Oh, don't get in a fight. What are you doing? Don't do that.
He's still fishing. You know, he's got to go.
He's got 2 minutes.
Just hit into him. No. I could drive past him and just play through him. Good, you?
You can drive past it, Cole.
For real, and I'm playing this risky shot here, so it's like the more time is just waiting, building anticipation here. Hate it.
Yeah.
All right, what kind of driver am I gonna hit? Little chippy fade, right? Little DOD action. Keep this ball teed low. I drove past the new course yesterday. Did all my flyovers on the new course. It's looking in decent shape.
I was almost thinking about loading up one of the flyovers. So yeah, so Lex went out and shot the flyovers for the new course that's opening. And I almost wanted to load one up to do a little golf porn for the
teaser.
Yeah, because boy does it look good.
It's much more of a Parkland course than this one.
It's a good point, Bob. Bob says Trip would drive through them, but we all know Lex would never do that.
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
Yep, we have respect. And Trip could get kicked off this course because he doesn't belong here. And he can go right back to his own private course that him and his dad own.
Did you read that Twitter about that guy Coop getting kicked out of his club?
I did see that.
Yeah.
And I think, if I understood it right, he got kicked out because he tweeted just that he made a joke.
They have been. Yeah, thank you. Did you guys forward that on?
Should I bring that tweet up? See what you guys think.
The old ladies can't get them out, and they damage the cups. Ridiculous. Thanks, Jim. Sorry about that. Just talking to one of the board members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me find the tweet. So real fast. So this guy said, whoops, let's minimize this. It was just, you know, he was only joking, and he said, time to get dressed in full golf attire to go hit balls in the sim at my club. What a stupid rule.
You don't get kicked out for that. You don't get kicked out for that
I thought that's
tweet.
what he got kicked out for the tweet, because the tweet got over 500,000 views on it.
I know, well, that's what he's saying. But even still, you don't get kicked out for that tweet. You get kicked out because you're an asshole, and then they use that tweet as an excuse.
Mm.
All right, here we go. I think it's wet. It's wet. I'm gonna tee up another one.
All right. Okay. Well,
that's a breakfast ball. I'm taking a breakfast ball today.
Looks like aggressive play was not the play.
No, I think it is. I think I just gotta hit the fucking ball.
Oh. Sounded better.
There. Yep. Still might have had trouble making the fairway out there. It was a nice, easy, smooth swing.
Mm-hmm. Monkey says, do a hole per stream of the new course until it opens. Tease us, please. Well, I'd have to do like 6 today, or even more, because we already got tee times, guys. I think on Tuesday we're going to be out there.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So
Monday.
We're kind of already
Monday.
there. Yo, what's up, Ace? How's it going? He says, yo, how's the day, golfers? I'm doing great. I was really down in the dumps and frustrated yesterday. Was not hitting the ball at my practice net well at all. I was hitting it just, I just felt like, oh my God, right? Because I made some very strong changes to my swing based off of some coaching. And I've been working on it for about a week and a half. And it was really great at the beginning, and then I felt like I'm just like getting worse and worse all of a sudden, and kind of hit like a crescendo of just like, fuck, I feel totally lost now yesterday. And then went out there for about 40 minutes earlier today, just woke up and, you know, was just like, whatever, and I'm just kind of hitting balls, and I was hitting it great. And so now I'm in a fantastic mood.
Great.
Yeah. And so that's why today's poll is the question for you guys. Does a good or a bad round of golf or range session, does that affect your day? When you have a horrible range session, does it ruin the whole rest of your day?
Fuck yeah, it does.
Yeah, I know for you. So far we got 5 votes. 60% say no, and 40% say yes.
Yeah. Destroys my day. A bad range session, I start questioning what the fuck I'm doing. Why I'm a member of a golf club.
Hey, what's up, D-Boy? Good to see you. He says, bad golf doesn't bother me, but good golf makes me feel like a champion. Wish it happened more often. Yep. Good golf makes me feel like a champion. I wish it happened. I've yet to experience good golf.
You hear all that wind?
Yeah, yep.
I might put on my cover over just to tamp down the wind noise here.
Yeah, guys, if you're just tuning in, it's a windy one. I think the forecast at 18 miles per hour, so it's going to be a blustery one out there today.
It's 20 miles behind me here. I got a sand wedge, 80 yards, 20-mile wind behind me. I got to land this in the front and let it trickle all the way. Oh, I took it right to the hole with a real low shot. You see how low that was? But it felt good.
Yeah, you know, that just looked like standard ball flight to me from what I could see.
No, it was a little bit on the low side, but it was really good. Good connection. It felt good, and it was really spinning.
Good. It's a good start.
Good start.
Yep,
we got a birdie putt coming up.
Very nice. Ace says he's an overthinker. He says all day will be all about the fix. LOL. Yeah, I hear you there.
I require just getting warmed up and grooving my swing a little bit before playing it. So all the rounds that you guys have seen, I've never really seen a ball flight before I get out here. Coming in this next week, the range will be open up again, and then I'll be able to go and hit driver and hit a few of those shots and get my swing clicked in before coming out here. And once that happens, man, I'm gonna be shooting really well. I think I'll have a scratch round on this course before the end of February. The other course, I was looking at the distance from the tips. My God, that course is a beast. It's so long. They made it longer in the renovation.
They made it longer.
Yeah, they made it longer.
Yeah, because right now from the black championship tees, it says 69.65.
It's probably over 7,000 now.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna play like a beast from those championship tees.
Cool. Nice.
I mean, I'll be shooting 90 to start off with.
We're here on the first hole. He's on in 2. Got a reasonable putt for birdie. Will it curve enough? All right, that was good. Good putt. All right.
Okay.
Starting off with par.
Yeah, 4 with an asterisk.
You love to see
I think breakfast ball's allowed when you can't warm up.
We'll give you a breakfast ball. Today only.
Okay, thank you.
You've earned it.
Thank you. Play a lot of golf by strict rules, so getting a little break from the chat, that's awfully nice.
Let's see.
Yeah, but the new course looks absolutely wonderful. The rough still kind of looks a little crappy. It didn't fill in.
All right, guys, heading off to the second tee here. Or what's up, Ruxinator? Good to see you. He says a bad round won't ruin his day, but a good one will absolutely make it. And OG Biz Shorty's here. He says, "Oh snap! I'm here for the first hole." What's up?
All right, guys, we're gonna have a great stream today.
Yep. What's up, Keith? We got Keith here as well. He says, "Let's boogie, not bogey." Absolutely. Yeah. Bob says, breakfast ball. Is your name Denny?
Yes. Actually, my name is Village Inn.
All right, guys. Yes, it is windy. It's like 18 miles per hour out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on my my little sleeves just to deal with the wind noise here.
Yeah. It's even with the poof mic thing over the microphone, it's coming in pretty strong.
Yeah, this will tamp it down.
Hey, Biz, you didn't see the first ball go in the water? That's because it didn't happen. If you don't see it, it didn't happen. It was a warm-up tee shot. That's a no on the custom-fitted clubs, Monkey.
Mine are custom.
Thank you, Monkey. He says scorecard looks good on the math. Yeah, I can count well when it's still the first hole. No problems for me there.
Oh, I like it. Chat's getting into you too now,
Yep.
huh?
Yep. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what he means.
It's a good running gag, and one that's completely legitimate and won't change no matter how many episodes we do.
Bob said, when they said if you didn't see it, it didn't happen. Is that the motto of Slicer and Slicer? It is now. That's gonna be their new secondary tagline.
There's no witnesses.
Yep.
And if you need a witness, they can produce a witness for just about anything.
If the golf glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, run a flyover of the other course there.
Well, I can't because I'd have to open up the editing software, render it down, and then put it in.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. It's not that simple.
No.
They're gonna get to see it in like 3 days. It's fine.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, so what we paid for was new fairways, greens, and tee boxes, and they left the rough alone. And rather than overseeding it, they just sort of didn't do anything. So the rough is still like patchy and shitty in tons of places, which is a little disappointing, I think. For not having any traffic for 8 months, I would have expected that to grow in kind of full and have some thick Bermuda rough. But it's really thin and shitty. Like the rough here around this tee box is nice. This is what I expect. But lots of places it's thinned out over there.
I would imagine it's probably also part of the time of year. I know at my course, the conditions are basically perfect, but the rough, and I kind of like it that way because it frames the fairway nice, but the rough is slightly brown. It's just browning a little bit.
Yeah. Well, your course might overseed, right? PGA National overseeds. There's a bunch of courses that overseed with rye in the winter, and they'll overseed with rye so that it stays lusher. Well, these guys are only playing 9 holes, but if they go too much slower, I'm going to play through them.
Cool. All right. Well, anyway, let's do the flyover here. Hole number 2, par 5. You guys know this one. Looks like he's got a 3-wood because that's a dangerous tee shot with the driver. It's going to be a tough one with the wind too.
Yeah, the wind is pushing towards the water. So I want to keep it low and let the trees protect it from the wind. All right. Did you get far enough there on that shot, buddy? All right, they're out far enough.
You just grab your balls?
Okay.
Did you just itch your balls?
Did I hit my balls?
Itch them.
Itch them? Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not my balls, my penis. My penis is turtling, and it turtles a lot out here, and it bothers me. Do you know what I mean by turtling?
Because it's cold?
Well, yeah, and like the head of my penis goes into the sleeve.
Okay.
You know? So I don't like being turtled.
All right.
Perfect.
Great shot. It's out there, and so are all the female viewers. Because of what you just said, they're also out of here.
Oh, yeah, all the female viewers. Dude, they would love to hear real talk about turtling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure women have a similar thing where their labias, like, contract.
You know, the ladies have worked really hard for 100 years to get the equality to be able to have frank and honest discussions about their biology. So why can't we?
I think we can. I think I just did.
Jesus, Roxanator. You said exactly what he said, but somehow yours sounds grosser. Yeah, we still talking golf? Yeah.
You only get real talk.
Yeah.
Well, where's the ball? Oh, there's the ball. Ooh, this could be tricky to get it up there. Good looking signal quality today.
Yep. Oh, and you reminded me, and I still haven't checked. Yep. I got the gamma turned up. Let's turn that down. There we go.
All right, I got 197. Wind's pushing towards the water. I think a 4-iron would do just nicely going up there. I don't know. I don't like pressuring these old guys too much. You know, they pay their dues the same as me. And if I push on these guys and we lose some of these old guys as members, I have to pay more money. So I don't mind them doing their thing, especially at 80 years old. If you're 80 years old and you can get out there, more power to you.
Well, yeah, and if you make them feel rushed, right? I think that's gonna.
They're just gonna play slower.
They're gonna play worse, so they'll play slower because they're feeling rushed. Better to take your time and make a good shot than rush, right? Better to make.
I don't think
four good shots. Take your time versus 100 bad shots because you're rushing.
Yeah, I don't think anything is gonna rush these guys. Oh, the one had a little hop and a skip there.
Bob says he's just happy that golf scores are named for birds and not turtles all of a sudden. Yeah.
Hey, you got a leatherback. Nice leatherback. Do we know why they're named for birds?
I
think I read this somewhere because I was curious why it's like albatross, condor, eagle.
Says
And there's nothing.
Well, I got it for you. It says golf scores are named after birds because the term bird was used in the 18th century American slang to describe something excellent or wonderful. Golfers began using bird names to describe good scores, and the terms evolved over time to represent more impressive achievements.
Okay, 4-iron. Trying to go all the way. 200 yards.
Ooh, low.
Water ball.
Oh,
Fuck
shit,
me.
really?
Fuck me. The ball was well below my feet. It was in like a depression, and I just didn't stay down on it the way I had to.
Yep. All right, guys, take all those likes back. I appreciate you put him in there, but he just fucking topped one into the water. Take the likes back.
Yep. Don't deserve them.
And Keith, I think you do educational stuff, right? So you just got educational stuff about the history of why we call them birds. So if anyone tries to call you out for having an earphone in, listening to the stream while you're in your meeting, just tell them you're listening to an educational podcast. You're just maximizing your day.
All right, 1 in the fairway, 2 in the water, drop 3. I'm hitting 4.
What's up, Jacob?
155.
Yep, the old guys are laughing. They're like, this young motherfucker's pressuring us. And they look back and you just top one right in the water.
Yeah. These guys probably score better than me hitting 120 yards straight. All right, 7-iron, 155 yards. I got to try to work this against the wind and draw the ball. Requires a lot of confidence to do this. Okay. Okay. Barely on. All right. I'm putting. That was still another thinned out shot, though. I'm not pausing in my backswing. I got to pause. I'm rushing it. Rushing my swing. So, you know what's funny about the signal quality and the data I see here? I just went over the contracted amount with the Starlink. I was just waiting for a guy there. I went over the contracted amount for the Starlink. And so now for every gig, I pay per gig. Instead of, no, it's $1 a gig. It's not bad. But something tells me I'm going to get a lot more gigabytes out of them than I'm paying $1 a gig.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying there?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. I had my mic muted there for a second. I didn't realize.
No more throttling.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be nice to just ask them. Be like, well, I mean, just like be real with me. Like if I pay a la carte, you gonna give me better signal?
All right, this is for a 5. It's downhill, downwind. It's got a lot of chances to run. We got to be sneaky with this one. So I see it about a foot above the hole. All right, let's lock it in.
That has a chance.
It's gone.
Oh, no.
No, and it ran by significantly.
Yep. Yep. Gotta give him that. I think you slept too well last night. You seem to have a lot of energy.
I did sleep pretty well last night, actually. All right, this is first 6. Fuck.
All right, guys. First
7.
double bogey of the day.
First 3 putt.
Yep, and our first 3 putt.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's okay. It's all scripted, guys. That's to create some drama right at the start of the stream.
No, just these short par 5s always get me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That was...
Biz says, that kid you just threw that ball to has a concussion.
Yeah, he does. Thank you for reminding me that, Biz.
Let's see. Yep, and this is a good reminder for literally everyone. But Bob says, Lex, I kind of noticed that you might be swaying back off the ball in your takeaway rather than turning your hips. That is a massive swing fault that I am currently working on. I think most amateurs do that.
Yeah, a little back sway.
Yep, so that's always a good reminder for everyone. Good catch, Bob. Good catch.
All right, I'm going to go 3 wood again here.
Okay.
I like 3 wood on the last tee. We're going to hit it again. I've got the wind behind me and a little from the left.
Yeah,
you want to run the flyover?
Yep. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we are. Hole number 3, aka the trick hole. Looks nice and simple. This one can sneak up and hurt you. Got 2 giant trees guarding that green. Kind of an unusual setup for a green. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, and it's
God, I could drive the green today with this wind, I think.
Sweet. Yeah, and the it's been fairly dry, Ace, so yeah, I think the greens probably are running faster. That looked nice.
Hold on. Hold on. All right. We're going to go take a look for that one.
All right.
It went left.
I kind of pay attention to where you hit at the top of your backswing. I like the look of where you ended up. So.
Yeah, we still on that very top. I think I still came down with my right shoulder, and I didn't pause at the top. I forgot to pause.
Yep.
Damn it.
I'll try to remind you.
Thank you. It's one simple fucking thing to remember, and I can't do it.
Bob wants to know what's the over/under on lost water balls today.
I'm gonna guess 3. We've already got 1. We already have 2 in the water. I don't know, maybe 4.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about water balls.
And maybe one day, someone can explain to me what over/under means, as someone who spent about 4 hours in a casino once when I turned 21, all of 26 years ago, and hated it, and I've never been back. It's the extent of my gambling, guys. Is once at a what do you call the like low stakes casinos? Is there a specific term for like ones on reservation, right? Because reservations and then like some of the other places that aren't reservations but have like lower stakes, right? Not like Vegas. Is there a term for that?
Shithole casinos?
Okay. I don't know, dude. I bet you a lot of the Indian reservation ones are really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they make a lot of money. All right, so we're here we're on hole 3, and then what just happened there? I wasn't paying attention. The ball went OB.
The ball was out of bounds, so I'm taking a local rule. I'm hitting 4.
Okay, all right. So he's hitting 4, guys. Probably got about 95 yards, I'm gonna guess, into the green.
Less than that.
Less than that.
I'm not even gonna shoot it because it's about 70 yards. It's within a field distance, so we just gotta feel this into the hole. Just feel it into the hole. For a 4. Ooh, it's right by it.
Yep, that looked good. All right, let's see. Monkey says, house picks a number, and you decide what side to bet on. The payout is set by the house as well. Okay. I think
so. The house is picking 5.
Okay.
5 balls.
You would be the house in this scenario?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what, they based the odds like... Okay, Bob says, over-under is simple. A game will have a final score of X. You can bet on whether or not you think the score will be over or under it. For example, football game over-under set at 35 total points. Okay. And then what, the odds makers, just, you get different payouts based on the likelihood of whether it's over or under, and it could be either one, I guess. So you kind of have a chance to win sort of like either way, I guess, right? If it's on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, you know, the odds, I'm not going to give very good scores, very good odds to the over people, over 5 balls, but I'll give better odds to the under 4, right?
That makes
better
sense.
Payout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is for a 5. Just hit the ball straight. Easy game. Easy. Putting's easy.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's a 6.
That's another double bogey.
Fuck.
I'm not laughing at the putt. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at the literally hearing you break the sound barrier as you swung that club there. I could literally hear it.
I'm beginning to really dislike this putter. I think I might change back to my Odyssey.
I think you should. Honestly, I don't like that putter. Just saying.
I don't know. It was doing good for me for a while. But it's like I can't even make straight 5-footers with this fucking thing.
All right, and once again, guys, if you are just joining the stream, we are on a computer crash watch. Don't know why, but I did have one crash a few days ago, and it has to do something with the whole flyovers, and we, as of yet, don't know why. I'm going to have to contact a computer scientist eventually to figure out, but we're going to try to get through the whole 18 with the flyovers. So just a heads up, they may crash the stream at some point, don't know why. But the good news is the reboot time on my computer is super quick now. So if the stream goes down it'll come back like within a minute. So anyway, here's hole number 4, par 3, about 155 yards. You can see the wind hitting the fountain there. That's probably the way the wind is going today. Yep, there it is. You can see same wind as when we did the drone flyover. So water should not be a concern. Bigger concern is getting that wind, catching it, and taking it over to that car path.
Yep.
Oh yes, pause your swing. Thank you, D-Boy.
Yes, thank you.
D-Boy just reminded me. Thank you, D-Boy. Appreciate that. Yeah. Ooh, that looks so nice right there.
I'm gonna turn into Ben Kruper out here. My swing is in such bad shape.
Hey. Not a bad idea. Let's do
You
a
guys
little zoom in action. See where these guys are out up there. Got some old timers in front of us. We're just waiting on them.
You see his cart damn near on the green.
Yep. Well, I'm fine, dude. I mean, that guy is walking so slow because of his age.
I know.
I wouldn't.
I know.
I'd be like, dude, it's okay. Just drive the cart on the green. Please,
I know.
please.
He's got to be at least 85.
Like, that kills me to see someone, right? Because I'm kind of an impatient person too, to be honest. Like at least on walking and like activities. It comes from...
I'm patient for the elderly. If you're old as shit and you just can't move fast, that's fine. But like people who are young or younger and play this slow, I have no patience for.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna have to try to hold off this 7-iron here and play a fade to hold it against the wind. I can't let this hook at all or draw, which is my natural swing shape. If this draws, it's drawn into the road. So I have to put slidey spin on it and start it at the pin. Only use my left hand, pause at the top. Left hand, pause at the top. Just like that. That is tracking. All right, it's on the green. It was headed right for the pin. It's just a little short.
All right, great shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot. I was able to hold it against the wind and kind of keep it on line nearly the whole way.
So, Bob, one small correction. It's not a fancy schmancy golf limo. It's a bougie. The correct term is a bougie golf limo. But he says he's surprised that with your bougie golf limo, you don't have some internet Bluetooth Wi-Fi booster. Maybe NASA can sponsor this. And maybe Lex...
So I could.
Yeah, you speak to this better about the booster thing, because I know we looked into it and...
So the Starlink has a built-in Wi-Fi into it. So I use the Wi-Fi from that, and it's not the greatest Wi-Fi, so I could put in a new Wi-Fi router. But it's adding another piece of equipment to the puzzle. And before too long, we want to be able to take the setup and go to public courses, go to other courses. And if I have yet another piece of large equipment, a router would require mains power as well, 110 volt power. I'm able to power everything off of portable batteries right now. So if I change the router to give myself a little better Wi-Fi distance, it's like adding 6 pieces of electronics and making it too cumbersome to be able to go take to a public muni course. Or in the summer when I go do these other private courses, when I show up at Jonathan's Landing or Mirasol, you know, I think putting the Starlink on top of the golf cart will raise a little bit of eyebrows. But if I've got like batteries, inverters, and all the shit I need for 110 volt power to power a router, it raises more eyebrows. It might be something for McGolfin 1, but we're making do with what we have. I think right now we're just focusing on trying to put together good streams, good golf.
Ooh, no break.
Wow, they're fast. No break.
No break. It looked like it was going to go that kind of like that.
No break.
That's okay. It's a par.
Yep, that's fine.
Good recovery from those 2 bogeys.
Yep. No, we're just trying to put together good streams. We're going to get to the other course, get some good streams out there, and want to be able to show different courses. I feel like some of these other courses I can play, I'll shoot much better. Anytime I've gone, fuck me.
Oh, look at it, breaks the other way actually, or at least it did on that one.
Anytime I've gone to these other courses, I always putt better everywhere else besides this fucking course. Like Ballon Isles. At Ballon Isles, I shot a 73 from the tips at Ballon Isles. Gosh.
Yeah, it's literally on the edge of the cup the other way.
No, I know, but you look at it and you just can't do it because of the way it looks.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like it breaks the other way. So that's the long answer for adding more technology. If we need more bandwidth, I'd probably get another cell phone, something small and portable.
Yeah, well, and, right. The beautiful thing is like we talk about this golf course as our production studio. It's the one thing that we have leverage over everyone else in the golf YouTube world. Is, you know, they have the clout and the money to go to fancy places and like book, you know, kind of book it out. But we've got like an open course in the afternoon. So, right, it makes it a huge value for that. But the downside is what we found is this particular course has got like the worst cell phone data coverage of probably like any course, short of maybe like Bandon Dunes out in the middle of nowhere. It's probably got better cell phone coverage, data coverage than this damn course. So that's the thing too, is going to any other course, we don't even really have to worry about that. So
yeah.
What's up, Ozzy? How's it going? He says 7 on a par 5. What happened? Take your guess, Ozzy. Don't spoil it for him. Let's see if he can correctly predict, since he should know what the answer is.
I fucked up, Ozzy. That's what happened. I fucked up.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I guess it was 2 things, but there was something. There were 2 things that happened, but yeah. And while he's thinking about it, let's go ahead and take a look at hole number 5, par 4, about 380. Little dog leg left there. Let's why do they call it a dog leg in golf?
All right. Oh, wait another second. I can't reach him today with this wind, but if I hit it good, it'll roll up behind him. Not that he'll notice.
Well, I was hoping Google would give me something a little more interesting than dog legs are called dog legs because it's the shape of a dog's hind leg. Because, I mean, any mammal has that shape, right? Why didn't they call it a cat leg or a deer leg or a bear leg? Like, all mammals that are quadrupeds have that shape. So why a dog? Answer me that, Google.
Because it's man's best friend.
Oh, I see. Here's my question. If dog is man's best friend, Why is it that if you leave the front door open, all of them immediately run away?
Because they're caged animals.
Hmm.
All right, a lot of wind into my face. I'm trying to keep it low and let it run here. Pause in my backswing. It's a little too left, but it was a good ball. It's going to be in the shit. Yeah, I'm fucked with trees. Good hit, though.
Eventually, Monkey, we will build a golf bag with a data center. We just don't have the funding yet for it.
I can barely afford golf balls.
Yep.
Lose so many.
We'll get there. Any of you guys
With
ever
the
watch?
support of viewers like you.
Yeah, with the support of viewers like you. Mm-hmm. And the Annenberg Foundation.
Yep.
You guys, any of you guys ever seen the two like special live streams that Good did, and then see the cart that they had to deliver what they had? They had like a whole golf cart specially constructed, and probably had like 20 grand worth of like equipment on of it to bring their live stream. It was crazy.
So I got to play a 5-iron right through that gap.
Yeah, just literally top it up in there. There's no bunker.
No, I know. If you could zoom in, you could see the green and the guy's kind of in front. And I got to go right through that hole.
Yep. And just watch out for the little cart path stakes. You can almost take it to the left of those cart path stakes and give it a little side spin so that it kind of slices on the ground.
But I'm not a slicer. I'm a drawer of the golf ball. So I'm going to take it to the right.
Okay.
I'm going to take it up over here.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I'm gonna take it up over there and curve it in.
Bob says, I just got my first sponsorship for my golf game. Thanks, Betty Ford Clinic.
You know, it's interesting watching some of these older players is their inability to putt well. Like, it's not just the hitting that goes down with age, even the putting seems to get worse with age.
Well, that's something I did not want to hear.
It's true.
Like, it's crazy to think that I'm trying to, like, radically improve my game so I can play this damn game. And technically, I'm already on my physical decline because of my age. Right? Like, if I was at my peak ability, like, let's, 2, 4, 6 years ago, I'd actually be technically on the decline. Oh, it's like, what a horrible thought.
Yeah, you just need some TRT, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5-iron, back in my stance. Hopefully I don't blast this too long.
Oh,
fuck.
Shit. You guys hear it?
It got too high in the air.
Yep.
Hit the tree. Bounced over into the fairway.
Well, we'll call that a pitch. We'll call that a pitch out. You pitched.
Yeah, it was a pitch out to the fairway.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally fine. Bob says, old guys on his course take 8 seconds to tee up a ball and 3 seconds to hit it. Putting takes 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're playing pace of play though. They're playing pace, so whatever. And they pay their money.
What's up, Austin?
86.
Did you not
86 yards.
Did you not hear me before when you first came in? Can you hear us now? Mic check, mic check.
All right, 86 yards. I'm going to take a gap wedge because of the wind into my face. God, it's that same. Didn't pause and I didn't stay down on it. Stop, stop, stop. It had backspin and it started rolling all the way back.
Whoops. Well, dang, I'm sorry, Oh, you're on a call. Yeah. I was asking you, Ozzy, we wanted you to take a guess on that 7. What you think was the cause of the 7. If you can accurately guess what caused that.
Phil's just trying to humiliate me a little more.
Well, he's watched a lot. He knows your golf game. Let's see if he can...
No, I know. Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, Andrew G, what's up? I guarantee you The Rock is on some TRT. Guaranteed.
Oh, of course.
Guaranteed.
Every Hollywood celebrity is.
Yep.
Everyone. That guy's on straight, Baldanon. He's not on he's on TRT, but he's also taken all sorts of other stuff. Charms, SARMs, peptides. There's a lot out there you can take. The health sciences is pretty crazy with what you can do.
No, you got it, Aussie. Well, technically, it was water. Not off the tee, too. He got himself well on the par 5 in the fairway, and then he topped his second shot into the water. But it was also putting. I wanted you to answer putting.
Damn.
Yep, running fast today.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta remind you. Oh, yes, 3-putt. It was 3-putt. Yep. Oh, well, I don't know. Was it 3-putt on that one? Maybe.
It was a 3-putt on that one.
Yeah. I gotta remind you, greens are running fast. Pause in your backswing.
All right, easy peasy. This shouldn't be so hard. Fuck, this should not be so hard.
Yikes. All right, it's another double.
Fuck.
He's playing like me out there today, guys.
And that's another 3-putt. You know what? That one might have been the wind. I'm going to blame the wind. That's my cope for that missing that putt. Was not accounting for the wind. And that's the sponsor of this channel, is Cope. Sponsor of holes 1 through 18. Whoosh. All right, we're going to get fired up here. This is when we start making birdies. This is when we start having doubles. Guys, I am so ready to go play the other course. I'm so sick of playing this course. Losing balls in all this water. But hey, it's a beautiful day out today.
Yep, well, we're coming here to the 6th tee. Just a quick reminder, guys. You're watching Midday with McGolfin. I'm your co-host, Phil McGuffin. Your golfer is Lex McGolfin. Those last names are totally fake. Other parts of the name may be fake too. My name might not even be Phil. It could be something totally different, guys. You'd have no idea.
His name's really Cornelius.
But we are real life brothers. That's why we can say shitty things to each other and not actually have it, you know,
blow up
where one of us quits. Yeah. Yeah, we're here on the 6th hole playing 18 holes, and it's a beautiful day out there. Probably just shy of 70 degrees, but a lot of wind today. Forecast said I think 18 miles per hour, so it's a very windy day. Blowing down from the north.
It's that polar vortex blowing in. Weather change, cold air's moving in.
Yeah, I got all excited about this polar vortex stuff. I wanted to make a fun thumbnail with the title Frigid Florida and have it be, you know, like a Florida golf course, but with like ice and snow on it. But then I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's like 69. And I was outside. It was freezing this morning. But by the time it got to about 11 o'clock, it was actually really nice. Yeah, and thank you, Biz, for leaving and washing your butt. And you came back all fresh and clean. We appreciate that. Bob thought my name was Phil McCracken. Yeah. That's part of the lore, guys, for the channel, right? Everyone's name is McGuffin. And that's because, if you don't know, there's a script writing term called McGuffin. And the MacGuffin in a film or a TV show is the thing that you think that the hero is after, but it's only symbolic for a deeper meaning. And so the thing about the channel is golf is the MacGuffin. You think you're here for the golf, but you're here for the laugh, the good times,
community,
the community, odd bits of trivia, some movie quotes. Yeah.
No, it came. I was unemployed and I was trying to figure out what to do next with my life, and couldn't really think of anything. So I decided to golf. Phil, are you still there?
Nope. My phone restarted.
I lost my headset.
No, it was me. I'll call him back. He's gonna call me back. Let's see. The other thing too is, guys, we're running the flyovers today, so we are we're on computer crash watch for whatever reason. We're gonna see if maybe the computer crashes at some point because of these flyovers. Sorry about that. That was my phone doing a random restart.
Cool.
Yep. So anyway, let's run the flyover here. Looks like we're getting about ready to hit. Very short par 4, just barely over 300 yards. Just an iron off the tee. And then yeah, just got a nice little wedge shot into a not too tricky of a green, all told.
Tricky enough. Pause at the top. Cooked it a little bit, but it's going to be okay. Stay in the fairway. I think I just made the rough.
On the left side?
Yeah, on the left side.
Okay. Ozzy says he hasn't played for 3 weeks. How do you, Ozzy? How do you keep your handicap? Like, how do you stay in good form if you're not constantly playing? What's your secret? I know you got a low handicap. I forget what you said it is.
Yeah, he's a player.
I feel like just right, like if I'm not if I don't have a club in my hand every day, like if I just take 2 days off and I go back, I feel like I've lost my swing. Like I need to stay permanently warmed up.
He's probably a good putter.
He says with difficulty. Well, okay. He's not sharing the secrets. Oh.
Short game. I bet he's got good short game, good wedges.
Yep.
Ability to recover. Doesn't allow himself to get big scores. He wouldn't have put up that 7 on a par 5, right? He would have recovered in some other way.
Yep, there he goes. He says short game good.
All right, I got 95 yards. Pins towards the back, wind behind me. I think I can take a sand wedge and get it there. Time for more Red Bull.
My heart breaks for you, D-boy. He says he hasn't played since November in New York. That's rough.
Oosh.
Yeah, that's rough.
Do you go to the Sims at all? It's not really the same. You know, the other thing that's the downside to TGL is I don't think they can articulate the grass, meaning the grass is always flat. Those guys are always hitting off of a flat surface. They can articulate the green, but the grass they hit off of and the bunker they hit off of is flat. You know? So yeah. I feel like that takes out one of the hardest elements in golf.
Are you sure about that though? That they don't have, like, because Golf Zone has that where they can at least give you like side hill lie and stuff.
No, I'm not 100% sure, but they're playing off of real turf, not AstroTurf.
Oh, that's a good point. They are, yeah.
And I don't think they've got movement on AstroTurf yet.
Did you guys see the fake controversy about the seat filler stuff on TGL? Do you guys want to talk about that? I have something to say about it if you're aware of that.
I want to hear what you said, because I instantly reached out to try to get free tickets because I live so close.
Right. So do you guys know about all that? I don't know. I think you kind of got to be a Twitter person to even know about some of this stuff. So bless your heart if you're not on Twitter. Good for you. For the rest of us degenerates, though. You know, because I usually save that shit for the morning streams to go over like news items and all my weird theories and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we can do it today. There's no morning. There's no morning tomorrow.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say is that Aussie says just don't talk Masters or live. No, we'll talk Masters actually. Who was it? Someone had a great idea about doing a live stream, doing a watch party for the Masters. I really want to do that. I think that'd be really fun. At least on this, maybe on the Saturday.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know. You're one of the better ones too.
I'm gonna mute him. He's talking to a guy. What would you guys think about that? Like, I wouldn't want you guys to be on a watch party live stream with us on Sunday, right? I mean, you're gonna want to watch that and be focused, but maybe on like the Thursday or like Friday or Saturday round, if we did like an all-day watch party type thing, right? Because I mean, I can watch that because it's all online. I can't show it to you. You'd have to be on your own device or whatever, you know, watching on your end. But we could hang out and do a whole fun thing. That might be fun. Let's see. All right.
Sorry about talking over you there.
I muted, so just in case he was saying some whatever, just in case too, because
no, he was just you know, commensurating about slow pace of play, trying to and my answer is always, well, did he pay his money?
Yep.
Is he at pace of play? Then there's nothing to worry about. He paid his money and he's playing pace. And these old guys are playing pace of play.
We're on hole 6. We've been an hour in, so
we're on pace.
yeah.
We're ahead of pace even. All right. 90 yards, sand wedge. Oh, I really took this one high. It's not going to have the distance. And I took it really far left. It's on the green, but it was exceptionally poor.
Okay.
That's what Aussie does different. Aussie does not hit wedge shots like that. And once I get my range back, I'm not going to hit wedge shots like that either.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that, Bobs. We'll do some sort of like drinking game on a Masters watch party. That might be fun. Let's see. D-Boy says he quit Twitter when it became X. That was probably a good idea. And nothing on the political. I don't give a fuck about your political opinions, and I know you don't give a fuck about mine or any of that extraneous stuff. The only thing I don't like is they changed the algorithm to maximize engagement. So, right, it used to be that the algorithm would curate your Twitter based on your interests, and now you just get a ton of shit that you just have absolutely no interest in, but because it's so viral, they just show it to everybody, right? So now I get a bunch of like quasi-porn and like really just, you know, like graphic like fights, right? Crazy, just other stuff that I'm not even going to mention on stream, like crazy stuff, because it's got like millions of views, which is unfortunate. But yeah, what did you hit on that last shot?
Sand wedge.
Sand wedge. Okay.
Yeah, but I had to go after a little bit, and when I go after it, I pull them.
Ozzy was saying they should have hit the 56.
That is what I hit.
Yeah,
it was the 56.
Yeah.
I needed probably the 50 and to go softer. I'm playing these max flies, and they don't fly like a Pro V.
Brakes.
Okay.
Brakes.
Okay, it's breaking. That's not bad. I was worried about landing it here. Anywhere here, it's so firm, it would hit and just take off of this downslope. So I needed to get it all the way over to here. So I didn't hit the downslope.
Yep.
All right, this is for a 4. What do you see? Just straight at it?
I mean, I hate to say, I mean, I know the green well. It's hard to know
It's
exactly.
going a little bit to the left.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say an inch outside, but I mean, I'm not there, so.
Yeah, that's about what I'm going to play.
I need to remind you they're going fast, though.
Thank you. Right edge. Greens are fast. That's a bogey.
That is amazing.
And that was just a bad read.
Yep. That's our first bogey of the day.
Hey, Gilmore, you suck, you jackass.
God, I hate these greens. Fuck you, Tom Fazio.
Yeah, it was straight. See, I shouldn't have said it. You were right. It was just straight.
I think I unconsciously have this weird power of intention. If I look at a different target besides the cup, like my body subconsciously does whatever the hell it has to do to put the ball in that spot, not in the cup, right?
Yep.
And I don't think I should look at any targets besides the cup, right? But there I was looking an inch outside to the right, basically right where the ball went. That's where I was looking. That's where I was aiming. So I don't know.
All right.
If only this game was just driving. No putting, just driving. What if you just drove the ball and then you had like a little go-kart and it was like a race and you went to see how fast you could play the 18 with your go-kart?
Ooh. Tell me more. I heard go-karts. I love go-karts.
Yeah, so you get rid of this golf cart. Maybe play one club, 7-iron, and it's just 7-iron in a golf cart. And how fast can you move?
Do you have to hit the ball
All right.
from the go-kart? Kind of like...
Polo?
Yeah, like polo?
No, maybe if you did like a motorcycle, that'd be cool.
That'd be interesting.
All right, I got 170.
Sounds like Mad Max
Bunch of
golf.
wind into my face.
And was that the gentleman in front of you just leaving their tee box?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got some time.
Yeah, if you want to run a commercial or something, they're going to still putt and stuff.
Well, let's do this, because I do want to talk about this, just so we're clear that there's no conspiracy. So, guys, so TGL, right, it's the Indoor Golf League, started by Tiger and Rory, and it's a really cool stadium, and it's actually, it's literally 7 minutes down the road from where Lex lives. And so there was a posting somewhere from a media company about paid seat fillers, where it's you pay, you know, actors, if you will, quote unquote actors, as it says, about 150, 250 bucks, and you get some, you know, a little gift bag or whatever. And so this became this whole conspiracy about how the TGL is a big failure and that no one's interested and that they need to fill the seats because no one's bought tickets, right? So that's the conspiracy, which is completely wrong, guys. Don't misunderstand that if you see this BS. We tried to buy tickets like pretty soon after they went on sale. They're sold out. So don't think that they are not selling the tickets for this thing. The reason there's two reasons they're doing the seat fillers. One, they have to basically fake some of the matches for advertising purposes ahead of time so that they can sell you or show you what it's going to look like, right? So they're doing dress rehearsals, basically, leading up to the opening night. And so, yes, you need to basically, like, have fake people come in to fill the seats to make it look correct. So that's one thing they're doing. The other thing they're doing is they do have seat fillers going up to like March. And the reason they're doing it, and I don't know if you can see it really well on this picture. Can I blow this picture up? Yeah. You can see it's a small venue, right? This is not a gigantic 50,000 person stadium. And so I understand what they're doing here. So basically, if you don't know, seat fillers is like what they do at the Oscars or whatever. And so if one random person, right, if Jack Nicholson steps up to go to the bathroom, they literally have someone come and sit in that seat. And the reason is they don't want one single seat empty just so that it looks full, right? And so that's what they're doing here is you can see there's not a lot of seats. And so if you have like two people get up to go to the bathroom, there's like two empty seats. So basically, as a seat filler, you kind of hang in the back room, and you wait until someone gets up to go like buy a soda or goes to the bathroom, and you rush out and you sit in their seat for them for like the 5 minutes they're gone. When they come back, you leave, right? So it's not like there's paid actors sitting in these seats for the whole match to make it look more popular than it is. It's just, it's a small venue, and they want to make sure that it always looks full. That's what they're doing. Yeah. So there's no conspiracy. I can tell you the tickets are all sold out, because Lex and I told him I'd love to go. I want to see it in person, because my thing is I think this TGL thing's probably cool in person. My big question mark or skepticism is how this is going to translate to TV. I think that's the bigger problem. So anyway, there's no conspiracy. But there's all these, and I don't have the tweets, but there's all these tweets about, you know, about, oh, it's a failure. No one's gonna go there. No one's gonna watch all this stuff.
Well, it still might be a failure on TV and on ratings. All right, 5-iron. 5-iron 170. I don't know if this is enough to get there, but I'm gonna stomp on it. Pause at the top, stomp on it.
Oh, Jesus. What was that?
I don't know. I'm gonna hit another one though.
Holy crap, dude. You are playing like me today.
That was pretty poor.
I'm telling you, so you're just too juiced. You got Red Bull in your system. You're just too juiced up.
Yeah.
And the wind, it's the wind and the juice. It's making you, like, that's what a shank is, right? You just swung way too fucking hard.
Yeah. All right, try it again. Barely enough to get there. All right.
All right, and if we have any new viewers, and sorry, it's a dead zone on the course there. So while his data is all shitty, computer crashing warning. We know the flyovers cause problems, but we're going to try to run them all today. So anyway, if you're a new viewer, this is what this hole looks like. It's par 3. So it doesn't look like it's 180 yards, but it's pretty long from those back tees. So yeah, he's somewhere on the front up there.
All right, this is golf.
Oh, are you going to play this one?
Yep.
Oh, good, good, cool. This will be fun.
Embarrassing as shit, but I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
I got people behind me. So I'm going to try to get this over to the drop zone.
Don't hit it too hard.
I hit it too hard.
Shit. What's up, Bruce? Got Bruce in chat. Good to see you. And D-Boy says he's watched people play regular sim golf on streams and YouTube videos, so it should be great. I might be a small minority there, though. Yeah, no, I think it'll probably do good. I mean, what else are you gonna watch? You know, it's on ESPN, so it's on a good network. I mean, you're telling me people aren't gonna watch when it's Tiger playing or Rory playing? I mean, come on. People are gonna watch when Tiger's playing.
I'm going to watch when Tiger's playing.
Right? You just are. Let's be honest.
All right, hitting 3. Ooh, almost didn't make it.
Oh, I tried to zoom in. You're right, Biz.
Whoa.
Biz said, you know what happened? Lex spoke the quiet part out loud about shooting scratch golf, and the golf gods were like, hold my beer. That is what happened, yep. You know, here's the thing. I've said this before, if you haven't heard me say it. On this, I call this my nemesis hole. I've scored a 12 on this hole once before because I'm so inconsistent off the tee with an iron at almost 180 yards. What I do basically what Lex did. I'm going to use his locator. What I do on this hole, guys, for scoring purposes, because I'm trying to, you know, good course management or whatever, I actually take a short iron off the tee and I lay up to the drop zone right there, and then I pitch onto the green. Right, and then maybe give myself an outside chance for sinking a 1-putt and parring it. but at least 2 putting for bogey. That's literally my strat on this hole.
All right. Here's a putt for bogey. Through a bunch of fringe, uphill. And for a 5.
All right, that was a nice looking putt. I hate to do this to you. But that's a blow-up hole.
Yeah, yep, yet another one. Guys, I'm going to start playing the ladies' tees, I think. I don't deserve to play tips for 2 more days until the range is open. I'm a range rat. I used to sit at the range for 2 hours, 3 hours hitting balls. Like a good range session for me is 3 hours long.
And let's see if I can zoom in. Where are those boys at? Okay, they're out in the fairway. Good, good. Let's go ahead and run that flyover. We're getting into that area here where the stream crashes. If it's some sort of memory leak. So let's see what this does. Hey, it worked. All right, par 4, 380. Got a little water on the right, little water on the left. Got water on the back if you slam it way past the green. You got water everywhere. Where's Kevin Costner?
He's making a movie about something. Oh my God, these ladies behind me are good.
Ooh, that's a good idea. We should work on a script to sell to Kevin Costner. Right? All of his movies is where he's a profession in the apocalypse. And he's already done a golf movie. You see where I'm going with this?
Okay.
So what has he done? He's done like The Postman, right? So this is the movie. It's called
Apocalypto?
The Golfer. It's called, yeah, no, that was Mel Gibson. So he's done, right? So it's Kevin Costner. It's called The Golfer, and he plays golf in the apocalypse to like restore humanity or whatever the hell he does in those movies.
Bring back integrity to America. There you go. Okay, driver. Pause at the top. All right, it's leaking right, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. It'll be all right.
Yeah, Biz says, you can't be cocky, Lex. That's our job to do it for you. Yep.
No, I thought I was going to be putting together a really good round today. I'm feeling good, and Phil might have it right. I'm just too hyped up on Red Bull and too well rested.
Yeah, let's see. Bruce says he doesn't practice at all. He says that might be why he's just average anymore. Well, you know what? It takes all kinds. The beauty of golf, Bruce, is that there are some dudes who just don't practice and they get out there, right? And I think it works for them. Do what works for you.
Looked like the signal just fully dropped out there for a second.
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Bob says that he hears Kevin Costner as a new movie business venture, Golfing with Wolves. It's a reality show. Fastest golf cart gets to stay alive. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Monkey's got a good point. Maybe put a little vodka in that Red Bull to even it back out.
Yeah. I just don't carry spirits with me. But I saw Victoria once already.
Good. Glad to hear she's doing her damn job.
Yeah, she's out today.
Good.
.130 into the wind, out of the rough. sounds like a 9-iron. It's the ball's sitting up really good. This is my mid-round stream thirstiness. If you guys are new, if you anyone sitting there who isn't a sub, please sub the channel. We're trying to get to I don't know, a bigger number than we are at now. All the subs helped. And the likes. Please hit the like button. And oh, did I mention subs are free? Subs are free today.
Guys, if you're really old and you don't realize, it's okay. You can click that sub button. It doesn't cost money. I know you're thinking, I'm not going to press that button. You're going to want me to pay like $3.99 a month. No, it's totally free. Let's see. And Bruce says he likes to take a few drinks while he's playing. Mad respect to you. I don't know how you do that, or all the other golfers. If I get literally like even a few ounces of alcohol in my system on the golf course, I literally cannot make contact with the ball. I don't know how you guys do it. And Biz is asking, did John Daly practice? I don't think he practices a lot these days.
He doesn't practice.
I'm sure he practiced a lot when he was a young man, though. You don't.
When he was a kid.
Yeah, you don't get that good. I'm sure he likes to play it up as part of his, what do you call that? His
persona.
Own, yeah, his own personal lore or whatever. But I guarantee you, he practiced a lot in his junior days. Yeah, and thanks for subbing, Bruce. He said he already subbed. I think I knew that.
Thanks, Bruce.
But we appreciate it nonetheless.
And Bruce, welcome to the family. Welcome to the shit show.
Yep.
Where your host reminds you that the computer may crash.
Mm-hmm.
We're on crash watch. This is when it always happens. Is right around now.
I feel good. I mean, we've done just about everything we can. I literally tore my computer apart the other day, and I reapplied the thermal paste on my CPU fan to my CPU and it did seem a little dryish. So, you know, everything helps. So, you know, yeah, Keith mentioned, John Daly, he practices chipping one-handed and barefoot. You know what, I did a weird thing. Sometimes when it's warm out in the morning, I'll go out to my hitting net and I'll hit some balls barefoot. I get a weird cramp thing in my front foot doing that.
That's because you're out of balance.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's obviously something wrong in my swing because it shouldn't be that way. I know that, but yeah, it's like consistent.
All right. About time to go here. .130, 9-iron.
All right.
It's cooking to the trap.
That was good pause in your backswing, though.
Yeah.
So you did that part good.
I think these ladies are hitting into me. They don't give a shit.
Don't be overly modest, Bruce. You are the man. You got a cool name, dude. I wish my name was Bruce Miller. That's like a fucking...
Bruce is a pretty awesome name.
Like that's an instant trust. Like if you show up at my door to like fix my fridge, fix my plumbing or whatever, and you're like, I'm Bruce Miller. I go, fuck this guy. I'm not watching over his shoulder. This guy's fucking got it. With a name like Bruce Miller, yeah. I'm gonna be like, dude, after you're done fixing the fridge, go back and have sex with the wife, dude. She needs to get satisfied. I know you can do it.
I like that you out yourself as a cuck on the stream.
Yep. Well, it's a secret to a happy marriage. She's just
Yeah,
got to.
shout out to.
She's got to be sexually satisfied. It doesn't necessarily have to be me.
Yeah. And better that it's someone else, actually. This next hole is going to take forever. There are 3 groups on it right now.
Ooh, nice.
No, that's not nice.
No, yeah, so that's shit. Holy crap. Not good.
Oh, that was a dandy.
Beautiful.
That was a dandy.
Beautiful!
Dandy!
Fuck yeah. Is that a
Fucking
birdie?
dandy.
That's a birdie, right?
That's a birdie.
Oops.
Limes in the chat, boys. Limes in the
Nice.
chat.
All right, the round's turning around from here on out.
That was a fucking dandy of a chip.
Earphone warning. Sorry, guys. I get hyped. I'm sorry. I literally peaked my mic. Even with a fucking compressor on the mic, I think I still peaked it. Sorry, guys. I should have earphone warning you. I get too excited.
What a dandy. All right, so this is going to be the last hole, and then some of these groups are all going to drop off, and then we'll be able to move kind of quickly. This could be a reasonable time to take a commercial break, take a shit, go get some coffee. Take a look at the group in front of me if you want.
Let me do this just because I like it. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead. And this is a good time for you guys. You want to step away, turn the laundry over, go grab a beer or something. We're gonna go ahead and run a commercial break here. I think you guys are all regulars in the channel. You've seen these 1,000 times, so don't feel the need to stick around. So let's,
Bruce hasn't.
What's that?
Bruce hasn't.
No, I think Bruce has been around for a lot, actually. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's take a pause for a commercial break, guys. We'll be right back.
We here at the United Banana Growers Council know that eating bananas can be rather, well, awkward. That's why we've told our advertising agency to never show you footage of men eating bananas, only attractive women. We want you to enjoy more bananas, not feel uncomfortable. Bananas. They're tasty and delicious, so don't hold it against us that they are a little awkward to eat.
Your friends at the Apple Farmers of America fully admit that apples probably aren't your favorite fruit. But you know what's great about apples? You'll never look awkward eating one. Whether young or old, male or female, no one will ever look at you weird when eating an apple. Apples are fully wholesome and normal. You can't say that about some other fruit. Apples, it's not the tastiest fruit, but we promise you won't look awkward eating one.
All right, guys, we are back. Maybe, hey, good to see you, D-Boy. He says he's got to go do some work. Catch you guys later.
All right.
Enjoy your weekend, too, D-Boy. Yep. Let's see while we're waiting, y'all. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was some inside sources saying that they're thinking about reformulating the Tour Championship and turning it into more like a bracket system. And so here's some update. This says new player. Wait, Adam Scott. Did he just become a player director? He's been on there the whole time. I'm not sure, but it says he gives his thoughts on the potential for a medal match play format at the Tour Championship. And he says, quote, "It's hard to see where match play fits into pro golf. We play the whole season one way and then have the final week be head-to-head match play. I mean, we can have a look at it, but you'd have to kind of sell me on that just a little more. So Adam Scott is not sold on that idea of doing a bracket kind of match play system.
I don't know. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. They got to do something. I don't think it's right. I tested this with someone. I was like, can you tell me who won the FedEx Cup last year? Can you tell me who won the prior year before? Like, can you tell me? Do you know who they were, Lex?
Xander Schauffele, and then Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, the actor?
Yeah. Let me think. And then I'll say Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah, it was last year with Scotty Scheffler. I know that.
Okay.
I mean, because we talked about it now, I know them. But I think the prior winner
then maybe
was,
Scheffler was, or Schauffele.
I think it was Victor Hovland won the year prior. Yeah. Yeah, it was Victor. Yeah. But again, right, I think for golf fans, if you ask them like who won the Masters the past few years, I think you're going to get a much better correct answer rate on that. Oh, yes. And I did want to talk about that too. Excuse me. Thank you, Keith. That was another one of my topic discussions, was about Grant Horvat buying into Tacoma.
Yeah. That's worth talking about.
Let's see if I can find a quick tweet for anyone who
So I like that Grant has that kind of money.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's see. You got plenty of time? Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
All right, guys. So, Grant Horvat has announced his new role as an owner of Tacoma Golf while continuing as a TaylorMade sponsored player. So he's still going to be playing TaylorMade drivers, woods, and TaylorMade ball, but he'll be playing Tacoma irons because he's now an owner. And so the first thing I thought about that was that there's the old Chris Rock joke about the difference between being rich and wealthy, right? You guys know the classic Chris Rock skit? He says, right, there's a difference between being rich and wealthy. And so I think he says, like, Michael Jordan's rich, right? But the guy who pays Michael Jordan is wealthy, right? There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Grant is rich, but Grant's not wealthy, right?
Yeah.
So this is just my speculation. And Grant's smart. He and his team are smart. This young man's fucking smart. All the little plays he's done over the past couple of years. I think this is going to be a smart move for him. So I think Tacoma is not doing well, is my speculation, right? So
mm-hmm.
Tacoma is they do irons, I think, either only or primarily. I don't think they have a driver line or putters or anything like that. And they're direct to market like PXG, right? And so that's a tough one, is doing the direct to market. I was thinking about this morning. Because really, and the thing about Tacomas is they really are, right? I mean, do you really think a Titleist or Pings are really that much better than Tacomas? Probably not, right? They're a really, really great value because you're getting like probably, 10 to 20% less of the quality of like a top line golf club for like, I don't know. And I don't know the absolute numbers. I'm just speaking general relative, but probably like 40% less price for getting almost nearly the same. And what that really is perfect for is for brand new golfers, right? It's like the best clubs that you'd probably want to get someone who's brand new to golf. But the problem is people who are brand new they're not experienced. There's experienced golfers who also become experienced golf consumers, right? And people who are brand new are also not going to be good consumers. So they're not going to know to go and get this great value brand off the internet. They're just going to go and walk into Golf Galaxy or PJ Superstore and buy something retail and not realize they can get the same thing for cheaper off the internet, right? All right, he's hitting, guys. I didn't see it.
Down the left, wasn't very hard. It just off the bottom of the club, so it's got a ways to go.
All right.
I've
Anyway,
got a hell of a walk ahead of me.
even better than this whole discussion. Monkey says.
So I bet. Hold on. I bet. Go ahead.
Well, just real fast. Monkey says he just got a call from the clubhouse. He just won a set of TaylorMade QI irons, on squares for the UGA game. Nice job, Monkey.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
fucking awesome to hear, man. Anyway, what were you saying?
I bet Tacoma made a deal with him where he gets a percentage, a residual of club sales going forward, and he's like a 5% owner or something, some trivial ownership amount. But he gets, and this is why Grant did it, he probably gets $100 for every set sold. And the point you're making about them having trouble selling sets, I bet is perfectly true. And Grant goes, well, I've got 1 million followers who are all younger, willing to buy some new brand, right? Like, this is a smart move for Tacoma too. But I bet Grant gets $100 a set of clubs.
No, it's only upside for him, and right, and it's just if Tacoma, if my speculation's correct, and they actually aren't doing well, it just means that they're going to stay in business, basically. Because the thing is they've got a huge stable of golf content creators and influencers on sponsorship programs, but they don't really have any big needle movers on the likes of Grant Horvat, right?
Yeah.
So you wonder, and all those sponsorships are costing them money, and so you wonder how effective all those sponsorships really are for them to sell clubs, right? Yeah, and so, but he's going to start moving product for them, no doubt, right? And so, yeah, I don't think, right, that's the thing, is like, how much money do you think he bought an ownership stake, so he invested. But he's not like a quote-unquote investor. It's not like he's, right, is it 2 million? Yeah, I don't know, probably, maybe, somewhere in there, 3 million. It's not 20 million, right? I don't think he's got 20 million lying around. It's nothing like that.
Oh, I don't think he put in a fucking dime. I think he's 5% owner, and he gets residuals. Just for playing the goddamn clubs, because Tacoma is going to go sell 1,000 set of clubs tomorrow, right?
Yeah, well,
they're going to get sold out very quickly here.
Hey, you're right, Biz. That joke was true back in the day. Yeah, Jordan is now wealthy, officially a billionaire. Yep, good on him.
Jordan's got his own golf course.
Yep, gotta respect it. But yeah, anyway, that's just my thoughts. I think it was a value buy for him that maybe they're not doing so great. You know, because the other thing I was thinking about too is I don't get out to the golf course that much, but I'm actually surprised how often when I am out there I see PXGs as a direct to consumer club. Like, I see them a fair amount. I've never seen. Yeah,
they're out there.
I've never seen Tacomos, right? And I have a feeling other people would echo that anecdotal sentiment.
No, PXG is a much bigger company. I left the camera pretty far away. Hope it's framed well. Any further and I'd lose most of the signal.
Jesus, Monkey. You're just like clearing up. He says, no BS. I won 2 Odyssey putters for last year's Super Bowl.
Guy's lucky.
Yep. And let's see. Keith had a funny in relation to yeah, and I let's see. Let me go back. Ruxinator, yeah, I enjoyed the Grant Phil videos. They were pretty good. Yeah, I hadn't heard he bought into Primo Apparel as well last year. Yeah, he's making smart moves. That guy's setting. He's basically quietly becoming the king of
Golf apparel.
We'll just call it YouTube golf. Yeah, he's basically the kingmaker now. It's kind of crazy. Just go back through. He was telling Monkey that he should sell those TaylorMade QIs and buy 2 sets of Tacomos. Yeah.
All right, these guys are clearing out. I'm gonna hit a 4-iron into the wind, 2 clubs of wind at least. This is gonna be not an easy shot. There's a good chance it'll come up short, and that's okay.
Pause at your backswing.
Yep, pausing my backswing. This hole's cart path only, so some filming challenges with that, which is what we're going to encounter on the new course. The new course is going to be cart path only, so I think there'll be a lot of times when the shot will be something like this and not a down the line shot. Come on, guys, get this straightened out somewhere else.
What are they doing out there?
They're putting their clubs back and trying to. They're putting their head covers on and that shit. But they're right where this miss is going to go. A good miss lands right on their golf cart. Oh my. Shanked another one.
Whoa,
yeah, I think I just put it in the water.
Like a full-on shank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
total dog shit.
Swing looks beautiful from that angle, but boy, does it look aggressive.
Yeah.
You look like you're trying to do Tiger from like 218 out of a fairway bunker at the Masters with that swing.
That's kind of what that shot was.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got OG John Baggers in chat, and that is funny. He says it's funny. YouTube golf is basically all lab putters and Tacoma irons. The long clubs are next. Yeah, seriously, it does seem that way. Like everyone I watch has got a lab putter and Tacoma irons.
And those companies are good at sponsoring.
Yep.
Sponsoring this stuff.
Well, hey, Tacoma Golf, if you're listening, I use hand-me-downs. I would love to get a free set. I'll sell out. Yeah,
I'll play Tacomos. I really like my pings though.
I'm the perfect person, right? You can send them to me, and I'm gonna love them either way because they're brand new.
All right, 98 yards into the wind. Ball's on a downhill lie. I think I'm going to take gap wedge and kind of go for it a little bit. Oh, I don't need to go for it. This will be just fine the way it is. Oh, I'm playing like you now. I just bladed it.
Yeah, you've stunned me into silence.
Did you see what I just did there?
Yeah, I saw. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Well, Aussie, you got to listen to Aussie. He says, slow down with the swing, Lex. Couple of deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to... It's that fucking Red Bull, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, you change the chemistry of your body at all from your baseline, it's going to affect your golf game. Right? You don't normally drink Red Bulls.
Yeah, but I was tired today. All right, so I got to sink this now. So we went 1 to the fairway, 2 in the water, drop 3, hit 4 to here. I'm going to play a lob wedge into the hole.
That looked nice. Nice shot.
Yeah, not terrible. Yeah. Just trying to get done with this hole. Then we'll start moving at a decent pace, I think. And hopefully. But hey, no crashes, good signal quality, beautiful weather. Minus the 20 per hour wind.
Yep. And don't
You know,
forget,
that's what it is the wind. Yeah, pausing my backswing.
Yep. And don't forget,
Roll to the kid.
they're running fast today.
They're running fast. Roll to the kid. The kid's, remember, the kid's really stupid. He's kind of slow. All right, so what is that for again?
Oh, I think that's a 7, yeah? Does that sound right?
1 to the fairway, 2 in the water, drop 3, hit 4 over to there, 5, 6, 7.
Ugh. Well, this is a first for the channel. I've never ran the blow-up hole twice.
Oof. This is good. This will be good for my handicap, though. This is hashtag relatable golf
Yep.
right here.
Yes, sir.
We'll see when we get to the East course. So I'm going to play that, I think, from the normal tees to start with before I move all the way back to the championship tees. And we'll put up some good golf. Just playing the distance in this wind. Easy.
Hey, what's up, PJG? We got OG PJG in the chat. Good to see you. He says, quick note to all of you, he's starting a golf trivia show live January 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern. That sounds fun. Golf trivia.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Can you do one that's a trivia of everything else besides golf? I will smoke that.
Yeah, like, you know, Roman history and Etruscan. You want to do like a bunch of Etruscan history questions? Whoever the hell that was.
Wait, what'd you say?
Do Etruscan, like, histories.
Etruscan history? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't much there. That's what makes the Etruscans fascinating, is we basically know almost nothing about them.
I'm sure you could talk about it for 20 minutes.
Well, that's it. I just talked about and they were very sexy people. They like to have sex.
All right, 157. I think there's a house on fire in my neighborhood or something.
Cool. All right, guys. We're gonna run the flyover here. We are on computer crash watch. We're trying to get through a whole 18 without the computer crashing because of whatever these damn flyovers do to it. So let's see what happens. And didn't crash. All right. Hole 10, par 3. You heard him, 157. The wind should be behind him, I believe, because the wind's coming from the north. I believe this points south.
Yeah, wind behind me.
Look at this.
So I'll take the...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll take the 8-iron today.
All right. All right, yep. I'll let you focus on your shot, and I'll yap when you're done.
Okay.
Pause in your backswing. Nice and easy. Beautiful.
It's got the distance.
Just beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
It took a weird bounce once it hit the green, though, and it bounced It was sliding to the pin, but then it bounced the other way. It's almost like it hit something on the green.
See, now look at this. We all need to get Tacoma sponsorships. Everyone in chat. Monkey says, question is, I currently play TaylorMade P790s. Do I keep them or sell them? And, whoops, where'd that...
Oh, keep those.
No, and then Keith said, sell those too. You'd have 3 or 4 sets of Tacomos. Imagine getting out there swinging all those 5-irons at once. Intimidating. Yeah. See that? We're already selling Tacomos. We're not even sponsored yet.
But the P790s are such an amazing iron. And they're so hot. What the hell happened here?
We get some Vandals. Yeah, get in close for the camera. Whoa, whoa. Somebody threw a tantrum on the green. Whoa, someone threw a tantrum, huh? Let's show the cup again.
Yeah.
What was that about? It's like,
I don't know.
Completely demolished around there?
It might be the guys in front of me or something.
Wow, that's crazy. That is not good.
No. Fucking jerk offs, man.
That is really surprising to see.
And there's more over. This might have been a bird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looking for.
But no, a bird's not going to do that damage to the cup. This is something weird. I don't know. Well, nice thing is I got it on videotape that the shit wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for birdie.
That looks nice. Does it have the distance? It's good solid
Not
putt
quite.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, good putt.
Very
good
nice
three.
putt. Yep. Well, even with the distraction and the bit. Oh no! Oh, no.
I was giving myself a gimme on that three.
Oh. All right.
I think it might have been this fucker here.
I'll give it to you. We'll give it to him. We're having
Thank
a rough
you.
round.
I'm taking. That was a gimme. I was
All right.
taking.
We don't believe in gimmies here on McGolfin TV. Go read our business mission statement once we're done with the stream. For some reason your camera went away too. Some reason his camera went away. Oh, I wonder if he didn't check. We may be switching cams here, guys. Let's go. Are you there? Hello? I think maybe his camera went down. I got distracted there. What do I gotta do? Boom, boom, boom. His camera died, guys. Oh, here he comes back. Looks like we lost the audio though. Oh, he did. Did he change? I think he did change. What the fuck, Chucky? You're back, Chucky. What's up, Chucky? Chucky's the original OG, along with PJG. What's up, Chucky? You're still on the phone call there, Lex. And Bob says, "Okay, boys, gotta run. Good luck rest of the way. Finish strong. Let's freaking hope so." Let's see. I gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that. Check. Sorry, guys. Just a quick technical. We're having some technical difficulties here. You're still on the phone call. Yeah, it is the McGolfin National Dead Zone. I could have ran a commercial. You're still on the phone call. Let me hang up on him. He doesn't realize he's still on the phone call. The phone call is going to override. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get hole number 11.
That back with live audio now. Now I'm going to try to bring up the phone.
Yeah, you were still on the phone call. Oh, he's not back yet on that. He didn't hear me. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about the tech glitch there. I'm sure we didn't think about the phone battery, right? But the round's been going so slow. So his phone probably just literally died on him. Yeah, and we are on computer crash watch. Let's see what happens when I run this flyover. Hey, it worked. All right, great. Hole number 11, par 4, 385 yards. Should be a pretty easy hole. It's got a little bailout to left. You don't want to hit it right, though. Whoops.
I think I got it worked out.
See what happens? The whole stream becomes a complete clown show. All right, we're all good. We're all good. We're back at it.
Good. Okay.
Yep,
all
we're
right.
all good. Everything's fine.
Okay. All right, driver.
All right. Oh no, that's hook and left. That could be OB in the houses.
That's OB in the houses.
All right. Re-teeing, or are you gonna drop?
I got to I'm going to re-tee.
All right.
Those are the rules. Forgive my pounding. Flatten this tee box out. Fuck. All right. Left hand only. Barely grip it with your right hand.
Okay. That looked good.
I was barely touching it with my right hand. That's what I got to do, is barely touch it with my right hand. Fuck.
Hey, it happens.
No, I know. This is just a lot of blow-up holes this round. A lot of lost balls.
Yep. All right, let's go back through some of these chats here. And yeah, Paul says no gimmies when live. Ozzy says it's a gimme because it was there was a crime scene on the freaking hole there. And John Bagger says you need to work on your tap-ins. He says he does a minimum of 200 tap-ins per week to stay sharp.
Yeah.
So there you go. And Chucky, did you hear that Chucky's back? Did you catch that part? Chucky,
No.
Chucky's in
no,
chat.
Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky's in chat.
Sweet Chuck.
Yeah, he came in hot with some heat at you. He said, if it's a gimme, pick it up. Don't miss it, then claim it.
That's a fair point, actually. That's a really fair point.
Let's see who else. What do we got here? Oh, we got a new chatter. Dustin laughs if he didn't leave from when we had the technical hiccup. I'll go ahead and put this in here for you, Dustin.
Let me get the Speedify back up and going too here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but John Bagger says golf anger is the funniest anger. Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
And Chucky says, legend has it that once you miss a gimme, the magnetic poles on the earth shift. And John says, you also lose a little couple more hairs on your hairline. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those are, you know, when you miss like a 2-footer, that's when you just take a couple weeks off your life.
Yeah. Or you just quit. You just quit playing golf. You just say, fuck it, I'm done. Sell your clubs. Give up on life. Buy Tacoma irons. All right, 76 yards. Got to get this close. All right, needed a few more yards on it. Not bad at all.
All right. Actually, Chucky is our one British viewer. He's our honorary British viewer. New to the game. Chucky, give us a quick update if you can. How's the golf game going? How's your progression? Yeah, how you enjoying playing winter golf? Yeah, in England. Tell us more.
Oh, that sounds cold and wet.
Yeah, I think as much as I love golf, British winter might be the deal breaker for me. There you go. Yep, deep sighs.
Yeah, deep sighs.
Let it all out.
Longish putt here. Tough to see on this shitty camera. We'll switch back in just a couple holes.
Did the battery just die on you?
Yeah, I didn't check it. It straight up died.
Yeah, no, that was on me. I should have been aware that we've been going so slow. I just didn't even think about it.
All right, in the hole. Bye-bye. They're fast.
Yep, I forgot to remind you.
They're fast. They're so fast. It was downwind too. That was part of it. Now I'm into the wind. This one should be a little slower. There's another 3-putt for the day.
Yep. And 3.
And another 7.
Yeah, and another blow-up hole. Boy, we are having a day. Is that what they mean on that other golf channel when they say have a day?
Well, that's how Bobby Burker plays. The only one who can play is Perez. I shouldn't say that. They play as bad as I do here.
What is that, 56? Well, I know what you're doing here. You're trying to really fuck me up with trying to count. You're making this really hard for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is I'm making you use your math skills.
Yep. I'm pretty sure we're at 4 3-putts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. And PJG says he's got snow. He says tough to play in it. Yeah, shout out to Snow, the other white sand trap. He says they're expecting 5 to 7 inches on Sunday night, so that means we will get 2 feet or nothing. Yep, that's how that always works. Yeah, and yeah, what do you do in England? You have to carry a mat? That's interesting. I've seen that, right, on golf channels, and it seems to be like a British thing where you have to carry a little hitting mat around with you. Yeah,
and you hit off turf. Well, because the winter grass, if you damage the winter grass, it probably doesn't grow back.
Mm.
Man, this phone is just getting shit for signal.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good today. It's been looking so nice, too. It's weird.
I'm just checking the speed.
Yeah, go ahead
here.
and check it. I got a little business I got to do on my end. Got to change the graphic here. And I'll go ahead and run the flyover. So far, no crashes. Let's see what happens with this flyover. Hole number 12, it's a par 4, 411 yards. Pretty straight out, but he's all juiced up on Red Bull today, and he's hooking them and slamming them. So hopefully he doesn't hit the houses on the left on this one.
Just why do you even have to mention it? Just don't even talk about it.
Oh, sorry.
All right, here we go. Left hand only. Pretty good for one-handed.
Can I put little Lex out somewhere in the middle of the fairway for that one?
Yeah, middle of the fairway, past the sand trap.
Oh, nice. All right. Good deal. Let's see. Chucky says he came second in 2 tournaments, team games, but I pulled my weight with a high handicap. Nice work, dude. So I always say this, like, I get more excited for other people's golf than even my own, especially when you're new to the game. Like, it just fucking gets me so damn excited to hear about new people getting into it. God, it just like excites me.
Especially competing. He's brand new and he's going out competing. I love that shit.
And obviously enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, that's always tough too. Like, when I like convince a buddy, it's like, dude, this one video game is the most amazing video game. You gotta try it. And then my buddy like plays it and we're online and he's just like not enjoying it. It's just like so heartbreaking. Right? Like, that's the worst, when you like get one of your friends to start doing whatever your hobby is and they don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dustin says, this is a great idea for content. Graphics look great and make it easy to follow along. Just need to figure out the picture quality. Concept is absolutely spot on. Well done. Well, thanks, Dustin. Yeah, we think so. We got an awesome little community here. If you're golf obsessed and just love everything golf, this is the place to be. And as John said, camera quality usually is a lot better. We're just on our backup camera right now. So we have to be on this shittier one for a few holes, but if you stick around, the camera quality will improve. It also has to do with some of the dead spots on this course with the data bandwidth. So as you can see, it's already looking a little better. So
yeah, but it's this backup cam.
Yep.
And I can't afford 2 iPhones, so the backup cam is called a Blue Phone. If you've never heard of that brand, that's good. All right, 100 yards. I'm going to take a gap wedge, pause in my backswing. Only use my left hand. Barely grip it with your right, buddy. Left hand only. Three feet from the pin.
Nice. All right, it's time for a redemption hole.
Redemption round. I'm going to do this whole back 9 here, left-handed.
Yeah, Chucky says, we don't carry the mat, but yes, on specific holes, you have to play off a winter mat to save the grass. But on other holes, you just play off the ladies' tees. That's interesting. And yeah, John says par 3s where he's at in Colorado are mat only right now, too.
Huh.
Yeah, he says you gotta club down with those mats. Yep, I can see that. That's the beauty of the mats. They always make you think you're a longer hitter than you really are.
Well, I can see a lot of difficulty with the mats, trying to hit off of them with the fairway underneath.
Yeah.
That sounds like a real challenge.
It does look awkward, right? Because they like flop.
It's gonna move. Like,
yeah.
I hit down on the ball so severely, I'm gonna like move that thing. Man, there's a bunch of police activity in the background for some reason.
They're coming to check out that crime scene on hole number 10.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to give it enough speed so that it would just go in the fucking hole. Oh my God. All right, that's a 4. You know, the one coming back, I think, was longer than the birdie putt.
It was. I was gonna say you put it too close to the hole. You gotta give you're much better at like 5 to 6 feet. Yeah, they're fast and dicey, and there's a lot of right. There's a lot of break on every last one of these holes.
Yeah.
And when they're fast, these things become kind of like tournament quality almost. Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah,
what is that?
It was fast.
60.
Sweet, 60. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit now. I'm gonna quit now and say I shot a 60.
Oh my god! Yep. John said, "No pressure, but you better make this." And then after you missed it, he goes, "My god." Yeah. Thank you, Paul. You're right. PJG says Lex is rich. He does not need our money. Phil needs our money. Yeah, exactly.
All right, I gotta switch earbuds here. See if I can do that reasonably.
Yeah, well, at some point here, real talk time. We'll have up a PayPal donation link at some point. Obviously, we want to prove the product. We want to build the audience. And then the next part, we've begged you guys for subs and likes enough, and so that's the next step, is to beg you for your money. So it's coming. Got to monetize at some point. It does cost us, like, notwithstanding the golf, it does cost us, I don't know, probably like $300 a month minimum to do the live streams. Yeah, it's a good book. Chucky says he's been reading Putting Out of Your Mind, Bob Rotella. Yeah, I think I've listened to that book, like audiobook on YouTube at nighttime. Chucky, yeah. Let's see here. We're now at hole number 13. Speaking of being an absolute clown show of a golf YouTube stream, let's run this flyover and let's all pray to our golf gods it doesn't crash the stream. Hey, look at that. Par 3, 186 yards. This is going to be a challenging one with this wind. But you know what happens? You know what happens when you're having the worst round of your life, guys? Next thing you do, you hole in one the par 3.
Okay, I think I got audio back. Is the lab still working?
Yep, you sound great.
Okay, great. All right,
yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I got a long ways on this next one. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron and just pray. We're gonna hold one it.
Yep.
I got this figured out. Only use one hand to swing. Right, just the way John Daly practices that chipping. Someone mentioned that earlier. That's basically how I'm taking these full swings now, is barely touching the right hand. Swing with the left. All right, it's straighter, but it's leaking to the water. It's gonna stay up. Stay up. All right, stay up. Pretty good ball strike.
PJG says it sucks you can't take well, we can't take donations, but he said he'd pay $5 for every birdie made, but you'd have to give $2 back for every 3-putt. Well, shit.
Oh,
We would, that would just be another expense, PJG. We'd be paying you at the end. And god dang, I didn't want to. Just imagine if we do a stream, because, you know, eventually I'll come on stream. We'll do one, you know, where I'm not in the broadcast booth. But, oh my god, think about how expensive those would be if I played as well. It'd be like $1,000. We'd pay you guys $1,000 at the end. It'd be an absolute nightmare. Hey, what are those little signs that they have there? What's the sign?
that's for closest to the pin. So some guy at 6 feet 3 inches is closest to the pin today.
Oh, is that a new thing, or they have some sort of tournament or something today?
No, it's on Saturdays, and so every Saturday, they'll do this if you're in the groups and you pay the $5. It's like pay $5 and you're in the closest to the pin, and if you win closest to the pin, it's like $50 or something.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun. That's a good idea.
It's more the gambling and stuff.
Yeah, except it's skill based. I like that part.
Yeah, it's kind of like a carnival.
Yeah.
All right, let's sync this. Nope, not today. Lex. God, I forgot how fast these fucking greens were.
Yep.
I cannot drill it into my brain that I needed to leave. It's uphill, so I didn't want to leave it too short.
Yeah.
So now I've got like a downhill.
Well, and by the time I remember that I'm supposed to remind you, it's like you're already right there. Then I don't want to, you know, yap at you or call you off your shot.
Yeah.
It's a good point, Chucky. All right, reminder. This is going to have more break than it seems, and it's going to be fast.
Yep.
Yeah, you're at the U.S. Open right now.
Yep.
That was a good putt.
That was so close.
Yeah.
That was so fucking close.
Yep. But for you guys who go, this guy sucks at putting, did you see the break there? That's what I'm saying about these greens.
It was 2 feet of break on like a 6 foot putt.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, that was a bogey.
Bogey.
Yes. Yep.
Yep, that was.
Nope,
It sure was a bogey.
We got bogeys everywhere, guys. Just like Tom Cruise in that one movie.
God damn it, this bogey's all over me.
We need the Iceman out
Yep.
there.
Oh, poor Val Kilmer.
Yep. Oh, sorry, John Baggers. I think he used the 5-iron off the tee. Right?
Yeah, 5-iron.
Yeah, it was 5-iron. Can we switch back to the other camera yet?
Let me take a look at its power. It's at 54%.
Oh shit, dude. We gotta switch.
I think that might be enough.
Oh yeah, that should be enough. And just in case, if Dustin's still in here, he can see some of our very humorous very odd commercial breaks. You ready to switch? Oh, okay. Whoop. All right, he says give him a minute. Oh, what club did you chip with is what John was wondering.
56.
56.
Okay.
Now? Oh, did he leave the phone call? I think he meant now. Not sure. Did he hang up on me? All right, I think he meant now. All right, guys, we're gonna run a little commercial break. We'll be right back.
Have you been hurt in a golf cart wreck? Call us. We'll get you the compensation you deserve. Hi, I'm Alan Slicer.
And I'm Bruce Slicer. Some of our clients get up to double the amount for their golf carts.
Don't believe us? Check out this testimonial.
I got hurt in a golf cart wreck. It was bad too. And you know, I was the one who was drinking heavily that day, and I was high. But one call to Slicer and I was taken care of. I don't actually know what they did, but 6 months later, I was $50,000 richer. And the other guy, he's bankrupt, his wife left him, and I heard his kids don't even talk to him anymore. Thanks, Slicer.
Paid testimonials don't lie. If you're hurt in a golf cart wreck, call us now.
And remember, we may slice the golf ball, but we won't slice on your case.
The all-new XAI-10 Fire from Calumet Golf. It features the same reliability, the same forgiveness, but it's flashier and somehow slicier. Most importantly, more expensive.
To the left, to the left. Don't want no bomber clock in my life.
All right, guys, we are back. And we're back on the better camera. Oop, let me change my FPS so that it doesn't stutter. Boom. All right. We are back. We are on computer crashing watch. Something weird with the flyovers, we think. So let's run 14, see what happens. Oh, it didn't crash. All right, hole 14. It's the longest par 5 on this course at 537. You go 537 is the longest? Yep, it's a pretty short course. I got a sequence of fairway bunkers on the left. There's a little bailout on the right, though, because there's another parallel fairway, so that's nice. He's got that going for him, at least. Yes, sir.
Left hand, crank it down the fairway. Easy game. Just swing with one hand. That's going down the other fairway, but it'll be all right. And that is the classic slice with one hand. You know, I probably didn't swing hard enough.
Yep, hard agree, John Baggers. This is the only hole I like on this golf course too. There's a couple other holes I like, but yeah. This is the only hole I feel safe on. That I don't feel like I'm gonna lose like 6 balls per hole. And let's see, obviously, guys, I am a semi-professional golf broadcaster, which means I don't know jack shit about golf. So if anyone has any good feedback for Chucky there, asking about what he should be putting in his bag, please let him know. I'm obviously don't know myself.
All right, I'm in range to go for it, so I think I'm gonna have to wait through. Nah, fuck it, I don't want to wait. I will lay up. What do you guys want me to do? I think I gotta go for it.
They're all gonna say go for it. Come on.
I gotta wait and go for it. All right.
Yeah, and Dustin is still here. He said that he's emotionally invested in the round now.
In this round, you're emotionally invested
yeah,
in this one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You must be some kind of weird sadist.
Yep. I think that's probably kind of what he's getting at. But he said, can we call the clubhouse and get a couple turn dogs and cold pops delivered to the 14th green? And
yeah, I think I would actually go for a beverage at this point.
Well, and
kind of settle those Red Bull nerves.
Yeah, and that's I did put that in chat that no cart lady sighting yet today. It's a big F for sweet Victoria.
All right, first guy's off the tee in the fairway with a good ball.
All righty. Let's see. Yeah, PJG saying go for it. Yeah, since we got some new viewers, guys, we're just kind of playing normal straight golf stroke play today. We do a little bit of a mix of regular golf, and then we do fun stuff. So one of the things that we do that's a regular feature on the channel is what we call Chat D, and it's basically Chat gets to caddy for Lex for a whole round. So basically, we get you the yardage and the shot or whatever, and then you get to vote by typing in chat what you want them to hit. And so that's fun because, you know, it's always a battle between the people that want to help him out and make him hit the proper shot versus other people that want to mess him up by, you know, making him do crazy stuff like hitting a putter off the tee. So we do other fun stuff like that. About a 50-50 mix, so that's always really fun. We're playing Lex's private course here, and so there's actually 2 courses, if you haven't heard. The other course is undergoing a full renovation, and it's going to be open here in just a few days. So literally in just a few days, we're going to play our first round on the new course. And Lex went out this morning and did the whole flyovers, and so I gotta look at the whole flyers, and let me tell you, the course looks fucking fantastic. So get excited for that.
All right, this is shooting 250. 250. All right, let's give it a go. 250, 3 wood. You got this. That's headed right towards the pin. All right, I didn't see where it ended up, but it should be good. Might be in that bunker.
Okay, that looked like a good shot.
It was a great shot.
Yeah, the one thing I would say, Chucky, and this is just my opinion, right? Like I said, I'm literally, I'm here to talk, not to actually be informative. That's not how golf broadcasting works. If you guys didn't know, the golf broadcasters are intentionally bad at their jobs because it helps with engagement, right? Right? It's kind of the old Howard Stern thing, right? Where like people that loved Howard Stern like watched like 1 hour, but people that really hated him watched 3 hours. So, yeah. But anyway, for me, for wedges, I think for most amateurs, the trick is don't get sucked into the whole flop shot 60-degree thing, right? It's just, you should have like a 50 and a 54 and a 56, I think is good, personally, right? You should try to not do the 60. It's a trick. We're not Phil Mickelson. And then my other part is hybrids, yes. Like, forget long irons, right? It's just even pro golfers are getting rid of the long irons and going to hybrids. So that's my thoughts, just my opinion.
Greens are fast. All right, I don't have a putter with me, so hopefully this I can knock in. This is for a birdie. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I don't know why I practice short game shit. I'm gonna quit practicing short game. I'm just gonna get better at the long game.
No, don't start saying that.
So that this 3-wood, if I was just a little bit better, this 3-wood would have been on the green.
Nope.
I wouldn't have to do any of this.
That's not how golf works. I just, here's my one thought on that last shot on the lip. Do you know how long a pro would take before they make that shot because of the difficulty? Right? They take like 10 minutes. I mean, not exaggerating, but they do. They like take 10 minutes before they hit that thing. And still probably wouldn't have a good result. So, just expectations, keep that in mind.
And that's what I'm saying about TGL is you're not going to have a guy with a stance like that and a ball like that. Like they're not going to have that.
Yeah.
On TGL. All right, greens are fast. Let's give this plenty of break. Huh. Good speed.
Well, hey, you know what we'll give you for that one? Whoops, wrong one. I feel like that's
Crying
a good,
baby.
That's a good bogey.
This is the one for the fucking crying baby.
It's become a full-on clown show.
Yeah, today's a real fucking shit show.
Hey, I got something to lift your spirits, though. Guess what? Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Nope.
Chicken butt.
Horsecock Express is back in chat.
Sweet horsecock.
Yep, Horsecock's here.
Guys, I love horsecock.
He says, in regards to my comment about how long pros would take to hit that lip shot, he says they're playing for millions. They're allowed to take your time. You're not. You take your shot.
Yeah, take your shot.
Yeah, he's coming in hot with some sweet trolls. He says nobody's gonna watch TGL. Hey, look at this little positivity. He says better chance of someone watching this than TGL. Come on. Hey, you know what?
Oh, I appreciate that.
We're fine with that. You guys want to watch us instead? Please do. It's gonna be more fun. I mean, I'll tell you that much.
Those pros are so boring. They just don't say fuck enough. If they let Max Homa really let loose, right, and you put it on HBO with Max Homa on HBO, then it's interesting.
I just think it's gonna fail just because it's on legacy media. I don't know. I just like cable. I don't know. I guess you guys have. Oh shit! What did Nightbot do to you? Why did Nightbot get rid of your chats? I'm sorry about that, Chucky. I don't know why that happened. Why did it do that? What was that one? Why? Because they're so long? Is that why? What is Nightbot doing? All right, let me run the flyover here. What are we on? Hole 15. Let's see. Hole 15. One of the few without water on it. It's a par 3, 165. Tricky green on this one. It slopes severely back to front. Well, sorry about Nightbot getting rid of your chats there, Chucky. I have no way on here to bring them back either, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to just bring them back. Hopefully it didn't put you in timeout either. Let me look at Nightbot and try to figure out why the hell it did that.
I'll just focus on the broadcast. You and your night bot, your day bot. Your glitzy bot. Zesty bot. I saw that term zesty the other day in someone's thumbnail. All right, I'm gonna hit a 7-iron. I've got wind coming from the right. I'm gonna let that help push with my draw. I'm still gonna only hit it with my left hand, and hopefully the wind pushes it towards the hole. God damn, that fucking hurt. Fuck me. Oh, it's on the green. Ow. I think I've damaged my my index finger from swinging like that.
Yeah.
It's too much force without holding it and really gripping it with my right. It's too much club force coming through on my left index finger. It feels fucked up now.
Yeah, don't give yourself a Jordan Spieth, please.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the injured list, that's for sure.
Anyway, I'll read out what Chucky said. He said, yeah, and I agree, Chucky. To me, there's a difference between opening the club face on your wedges to get higher loft and doing more of a flop shot. So I 100% agree with what you said there about, you know, doing a flop with the 64. Yeah, most definitely. And then, yeah, he said, for as far as TGL goes, quote, let's make golf like football and then people will watch. He said, nope. Vince McMahon tried that with that hardcore NFL crap. Yeah. And Paul said, TGL will get first night, first 30 minutes of good ratings, and then the bottom falls out. Golf is not a TV spectator sport. They will get the diehards, but they are not gaining new viewers. Yeah, you know, one of my concerns about it from the previews, I don't understand this, but the graphics, and this I don't understand this with all simulators, golf simulators, but the graphics look like garbage. Oh, because I wanted to talk about that. If you guys saw the one of those Barstool guys got to do like a hole-in-one challenge, like was that last night? 2 nights ago, he got to do an all-night hole-in-one challenge. So that's where I was looking at that, and I was like, God,
Bill, you got disconnected until I get back to the golf cart, so you can blabber all you want.
Oh, sweet.
And I can't hear you right now.
Very
so
nice.
I'm just going to remain silent. And you can just blabber on.
We see you, Chucky. Here, I'll mod you too. The mod's stupid. You guys don't actually have to mod. It's just I put it on there so you guys don't get timed out. For God's sakes, please make this a good putt. He didn't read the break at all, and he blasted it. I feel so bad for my boy here. He's having a rough one. But it's his fault. It's his fault for doing the freaking Red Bull. Yeah, but anyway, since you can't hear me, the graphics on the screen for the TGL look like shit. And then they're also doing like joke holes. I don't know if you guys have seen the holes, but they're all like if you guys ever played the PGA Tour or the Tiger Woods video game back in the day, and there was some of the like crazy courses that they made themselves where they're all absurd. You're right, Biz. He shouldn't have been bragging. Big mistake.
God, the greens are fast.
Yes.
The greens are so fast. Here's another 3-putt. For 4.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Hey, Gilmore,
This guy can't putt.
you suck, you jackass.
This is gonna be the round where I throw this putter into the fucking lake. I think.
Yep.
All right, Phil, I can hear you again.
Okay. We feel for you. We feel for you. Everyone has blow-up days. Yep. Everyone has blow-up days. You hate to see it, but you also kind of love to see it. It makes us feel better about our golf.
Yeah.
So there you go.
You know, when I play with higher handicaps, man, they don't even count all their strokes. Higher handicaps don't even know how bad they are sometimes.
Yep. I didn't know how bad I was until we started doing this YouTube stuff and made sure I count everything. It's like, oh, I shoot in the 130s, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Well, everything else is going great except for the golf, which, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if this flyover breaks the screen. Nope. All right, par 4, 399. This is the hardest rated hole on the course, and so this is going to be the one he's going to birdie today. But you can see that's a tough approach there.
The tee shot's into the wind. If I can not hurt my finger here, I might baseball grip it here. I think I'm going to do this.
Do you
baseball gripping.
Do you really want to be messing around though?
I don't want to injure my finger, and I need to swing with my left hand.
Oh, because of the finger. All right, all right.
I think that's what was causing it, was being interlocked. Because what this loose hand is doing for me is instead of coming over and hooking, it's allowing it to release and kind of let go of the club through impact and through this, so I release more. All I need is 250 yards, right? I just need to chip it out there 250.
Oh, and I haven't seen him chat in here, but new sub, Justin Millett. If you're around, Justin Millett, thanks for the sub. Greatly appreciated.
Hey, thanks, Justin. All right, we're good to go, I think. Good to go. Baseball grip. Change my grip on this one. Let's see how it goes. Left hand only, pause in the backswing. Well, I slid that way out right. All right, that was not a good experiment. It hit the wind and just died with a shit slap slice.
Also known as the Phil shot. You hit a Phil shot.
That was a Phil shot.
Oh, Bruce says he's that's the grip he does. He's a baseballer. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Justin? Yep, you're right, Justin. That is better than water. Oh, yeah, and Chucky says he doesn't interlock either. Maybe that'll have to be a poll on another one. Find out what's the most common grip. Yeah, ooh, a lot of votes today. So just following up on the poll today, we got 27 votes on the poll today.
Wow.
And it's weird. I don't know how. I'm like a golf Nostradamus about, like, does good or bad rounds of golf or a good or bad range session, does it affect your day? Because I know you're going to be down in the dumps after this. Yeah, so we got 41% said yes, 48% said no, and a very small 11% said, I hate golf either way.
Oh, I like that.
Yep. All All right, well, this is not a bad spot to be into the screen. As long as you got some distance from those trees, you should be in good shape.
So I can go for it with like a 4-iron, but there's some jokers on the tee way out there, and these guys are still there. So I'm just kind of in a holding pattern right now, trying not to get hit by a golf ball. Well, guys, thanks for coming along today. Thanks for filling out his poll. I wish the golf would have been better. Maybe tomorrow.
Yep, there's always tomorrow.
Always tomorrow. I think I'm going to lay this shit up. I think going for the green is a fool's idea. I'm laying up.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, Justin says he plays a strong grip, not a ton of flexibility.
All right, I'm going to play a 6-iron over these trees and just get myself back into my fairway. Just like that. Okay, perfectly in the middle of my fairway. Should be a good leave distance. All of that's good.
Yeah, let's take a peek at that. We usually do it at the end of the stream, which probably is not smart. I should probably do it more often. And guys, just, you know, whenever we say the tee times, they're always tentative, right? So sometimes Lexi's trying to pick tee times where he can play alone, just because you can play faster, he can chat more. And then also there's the question of some of the folks on his country club are totally cool him live streaming and being on cam a bit. Some people might be a little nervous. And so sometimes if he gets paired up with someone that we know is not going to like it, we have to cancel those. So with that, we have one stream tomorrow, tentatively at 1 p.m. That's right. We're going right up against the center, the PGA opening tournament, the TOC or whatever it's called.
Phil, I've already moved that one to 3 p.m. actually because someone jumped in on me.
Okay, there you go. All right, so 3 p.m. tomorrow is our next one, and then on Monday, tentatively 2:20 p.m. on the new course, the East Course, which has been closed and renovated for about 6 months. So that's coming
8
up.
months.
Right? 8 months, yeah. So that's what's coming up. And hopefully on Tuesday, too. So Monday, Tuesday,
yep.
Hopefully two afternoon streams on the new course.
Yep. All right, I got 56 yards. I'm going to hit the 56 wedge. A lot of wind. That might work. Okay.
All right.
Could be close, but I got a putt.
Yep, new course on Monday. Yep.
So, and that's going to be a challenge, guys. I'm going to tell you now. It's cart path only, and the signal. You know, I'm limited by Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is what bonds this, and even in open air, the Wi-Fi after about 100 feet can get a little dodgy. So I'm also going to have to play towards the cart path, right? So I'm going to try to like miss, you know, not be in the middle of the fairway, but be closer to the cart path. So that's going to be another challenge, but it'll be great. And it's going to be fucking cold.
Yeah, I think Tuesday, I was looking at the forecast, I think it said Tuesday, at least up here, I'm 90 miles north of you, I think it said a high of 61. That's icy cold for Florida.
Yeah, cold.
Now's you guys' obligatory time to call us a bunch of pussies, because we complain about 61-degree weather.
Dude, I'm in long sleeves in this hoodie at 68, and I'm cold.
Yeah.
Like, there's some guys out here in shorts and t-shirts, and they must be freezing. All right, just it's straight. Just get in the hole.
That has a chance. That has a chance. Go ball. All right, good putt.
Yeah, I'll take a good 5. This was a good bogey.
Yep. That's a good bogey.
This hole requires a superior tee shot.
All right, shut up, lady. We're sick of you.
And Bluetooth. I'm limited by Bluetooth. I just lost my connection to Phil there until I get closer to McGolfin 1 where that cell phone is.
Oh, sorry. Coughed into the mic.
Phil, can you say something for me?
Check. 1, 2. Yeah, you go for it, Paul. Yep. And let's see. What am I missing? Chats. Who's Yo, Grayson. I don't see a Grayson. Oh, Grayson Pickles. What's up, Grayson Pickles? Good to see you. Welcome to the Clown Show. I love it when new viewers come on. The absolute worst round we've ever had on the channel. They're looking at it going like, why are people watching a guy that's got like a 50 handicap? Well, we're having a real blow-up day today, Grayson. So come on back. It's not just about the golf. We do lots of fun stuff here, which maybe I'll show you. Let's see. Oh, he's listening. Can I run a quick commercial break?
Yeah, run whatever you got to run there.
Okay.
Just keep talking so I can try to work out my audio.
All right, he's going to work out his audio, guys. We're going to go ahead and run a quick commercial break here. You tell me, are these real or are these fake?
At the Citrus Producers of Florida, we don't want to brag, but we think everyone knows that oranges are the best fruit. Oranges are fun and cool, and everyone loves orange juice way more than apple juice. Plus, apples can be a real pain in the ass to eat, but we do agree with apples that eating bananas is the worst. It's just creepy. So if you want a fruit that tastes great, unlike boring apples, and also isn't creepy and awkward like that other fruit, eat oranges. We promise. There's nothing painful or weird about oranges. An important message from the United Banana Growers Council. We've already admitted that bananas can be awkward to eat. So why all the hate? We didn't want to say it, but here's some facts. Apples are a dog shit fruit. They're just boring. And oranges taste okay, but they're a pain in the ass to peel and make your fingers all sticky. So what if bananas look awkward to eat? Bananas. Won't you just give us a break?
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Don't eat apples, guys. It's true. They're a dog shit fruit. You guys know how long apples stay in your grocery stores before you buy them? Anyone ever work in the grocery industry? Want to back me up on how long the apples sit out there? It's like months, guys. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, it does sound like you're in a inside of a jet engine. Can you hear me at all? You want the gamma, huh? I don't know if he can hear me at all. I think he's not sure which device he's having problems with there. I'll give you some gamma. We'll go right there. Oh, okay. I think he said he's got it worked on. Yeah, the phone's working, but now the lav for the camera's not. Okay. Yeah, Justin, obviously you know that about like a streamer backpack. And yeah, I think you're back. You want to test it?
Yep, yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'd be funny to watch. Have him put a whole streamer backpack as he tries to golf.
Hi.
Yeah, we're in a weird spot if you guys are new viewers because the blessing here is that he's part of this private country club, and so we get a free basically every afternoon. The course is like wide open, and so we can do this. But he's just in a weird part of Florida where there's not a lot of population density, so there's like very little cell towers around. So we're at like the worst golf course in Florida for bandwidth.
It'll be all right. It's a little on the left, but I think it'll be okay.
Little on the left, he says. All right, let's. We are on computer crash watch, but it's been a great stream as far as no issues. Let's run this flyover. Here it is, par 5, 490, hole number 17, last par 5 on the course. It's a very, very narrow tee shot. Especially, you need to be in the fairway if you want to attack this green in 2 and try to get an eagle. Yeah, Chucky, you've been gone so long that you haven't seen all the cool stuff we've done. So something similar to what you just mentioned there, Chucky. And we'll do it again because that was a fun stream. We did one where for every bogey and above, Lex loses a club, and you guys get to pick which club he loses. And then the way he earns those clubs back is for every 2 pars, he would earn a club back, and then he'd earn a club back for a birdie. And I think we said he would earn 2 clubs back for an eagle. Yeah, so we did something similar to what you just mentioned. So yeah, and that was a fun one. We'll definitely do that again, at least once in January.
And I'm gonna play a Cat Chatties. You know, something I learned from Chat Caddies. I'm gonna basically play this 3-wood, just play a runner down the fairway here with a 3 hybrid. I got this tree in my way, so I can't really attack the green. So I got to lay up, but the tree is still in my way for the layup. So I got to kind of keep it low and away from this tree. So my solution is this 3 hybrid runner and just run something down there, try to stay in the fairway. Here we go. Well, there's a guy walking. I'll wait till he walks to the other side of the water.
All right. Don't forget, easy swing. You got Red Bull in your
swings.
Yep.
Red Bull and Zen.
That looked
perfect.
Yep, that looked great. Nice play
Perfect.
there. Yep, nice play there. Yeah, I haven't, Keith, I haven't, I saw the, just the thumbnail-ish thing. I didn't get a chance to watch your, latest, short, but I saw the image and I saw the, I'm pretty sure I saw the double gloves. Keith said he almost went the way of Bill McCutcheon the other day.
Yeah.
Which, sad guys, we also have a news
desk.
News desk, thank you. So if there's any breaking golf news, and so unfortunately, just prior to Christmas, a gentleman named Bill McCutcheon got stuck in analysis paralysis as he stared at his 8-foot putt because he was trying to play winter golf and he froze to death on the golf course. So it's pretty sad. He is using oversized grips, Dustin, and yeah, he likes them.
Yeah, just on the driver. And I'll go anywhere from like a super weak grip to a Bryson, you know, right hand fully over the top strong grip, depending on what type of driver shot I'm trying to hit. I haven't been to the driving range in 8 months or something. I don't know, 4 months, and I'm really a field player and a driving range rat. So I've been kind of locked with, you know, just one kind of shitty swing, and I'm not really following through and staying back and really releasing everything the way I can and hitting some massive drives and good shots. My distances are probably down 20% right now, and I haven't been hitting the gym, and you know, I got lots of excuses for why I suck.
See you, Monkey. Good to see you, man. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your night.
See you, Monkey. Monkey didn't want to see how this shit show finishes, huh?
No, he's going to the bathroom to puke.
Yeah. All right, I got about 50 yards. This is a total feel shot, sand wedge. Let's get my feelers. Good grass. I should be able to get this close. Way too much. What are you thinking? You got a sand wedge in your hand over the back of the green. Boy. Oh boy. That's what I think of that ball. Yeah. Let's get to it. We can still par.
Yep. Well, and while we're going here, guys, if you weren't here on yesterday's stream, we also now have viewer mailbag. You can contact us at McGolfinTV@gmail.com and leave us any comments, anything you'd like to say. So we just started that, so I'm going to go ahead and run the first one if you weren't here last night. So here's viewer mailbag.
Viewer mailbag. Viewer mailbag.
All right, guys, viewer mailbag. This was a fun email I got the other night. It said, "Greetings. In regards to your quote-unquote show, in short, ill-conceived and offensive. And let me see if I can make this a little bigger here for you guys. It says, I suggest you stop now before the flood of lawsuits. After watching just under an hour of your quote-unquote content, you managed to mock and trivialize just about every social issue we face today as a nation. Apparently smoking, gambling, frivolous lawsuits, and I don't know what this is, but sexual golf perversions are funny to you. I also love how you sell this Lex guy as a potential scratch golfer. I'm confident Jesus' second coming will happen before that, and I'm not even religious." And then he said, congratulations. You've defiled yourself and you've defiled the game of golf. I hope you're happy with yourselves. So there you go, guys. That is viewer mailbag.
Viewer mailbag. Viewer mailbag.
There you go. Oh, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to send us an email, we will redact out your name like we did for that person, so we won't show your email or anything like that. You can send us any questions, comments, concerns, just like that gentleman did. Sounds like he was a fan of the show, so that was great to hear. Great to hear from a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the positive encouragement. I'm a millennial, and so I need constant validation for everything. Whatever. It is what it is. All right, sand wedge. Let's get you close.
Roll ball. Roll. That wasn't bad.
I was thinking I'd get a little more roll than that.
Absolutely, Keith. Keith says, to any extent that chat contributed to that, we are pleased with ourselves. Yep, it takes a whole community, guys.
God. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we needed that kind of roll on that chip.
Wow. So this comebacker is for a 6?
Yep.
Fuck me. God, golf is hard today. God. What a hard game.
Right.
I feel like there's days I've made this look easy.
Yep. This one's definitely, this one's going in the scrapbook.
All right, one more hole to go. You know, I got that amazing chip in, though, so there's that.
There is that.
Guys, if you want to see something good, you could rewind to hole number 8, the birdie hole, and see this, like, awesome chip in from the bunker. Or if you want to see something crappy, just watch the other 320 minutes of the stream.
Yep.
All right, we're going to nail it on this last hole. We're going to nail it. And it's birdie time.
I like that mentality, Chucky. He says they were talking about what do we like more, thin shots or fat shots? And Chucky says, when I golf, I always act like a thin was an intentional stinger. Yep. That's great. Good mentality there. It's like, honestly, like, if you don't tell your playing partner she thinned it, they just don't even know, right? But everyone sees the fat shots. Yeah, yeah, there you go. See, John gets it. He's like, yeah, I just tell my friends, I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to keep it low, put some top spin on it, you know.
All right, computer crash warning.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Let's do the final flyover. Hole number 18. He's going to take something short off the tee because if you blast it with a driver, you go into those little lakes there with those beautiful fountains. You got a forced carry, but it's a very big landing zone. So not too scary of a second shot.
All right, 2 iron. Just a little stinger out there is all I need. Get left of the bunker. Get left of the bunker. Get short. All right, it got short. It's good play. Good
And
location.
you guys want to start checking my math on the scorecard? Yeah, Paul says when he's playing a hole, when he duffs one, he just says he's playing the hole backwards. I like that one. I love the golfisms. I can't do them. I'm always impressed with the dudes out there that always have these amazing little, like, golf jokes and stuff, right? Then the golf puns. Like, it's like, how do you think those up? Like, I'm not funny that way. All right, that looks good. Good position.
Yeah, we're in good position. Middle of the fairway. These guys are going to make their putts, do their ritual handshaking. Guys, what do you think about the handshake at the end of the round? Right? Your playing partner's been doing this.
Oh, wait.
and
Wait,
like
I zoomed in and go, wait, hold on. Do it again in front of the camera. Doing what?
they go
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
and do shit like that all round. I put my hands in my mouth, taking my Zins out and stuff. And then you get to the end of the round and you got to like shake hands with some guy who's been doing that all round. I'm not a germaphobe. In fact, I'm a very dirty, disgusting individual. But there's something about that where I just go like, because I watched you do it the whole round. Phil, like we did that in one of our videos. He's constantly like putting teas and shit in his mouth and just constant with the oral fixation because he's a smoker.
Yep.
And it's like disgusting. So sometimes I do when someone's dirty enough, I do the fist bump, and I feel like a little better that it's just the outside of my hand touching them.
Yeah, mine is when they pull their hat off and they run their hand through their greasy, sweaty hair and then go to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Like, don't pull your hat off. Keep your hat on. I don't want to touch your greasy from your head.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Literally, John just literally typed out exactly what I just said. Yep. He gets it.
All right, I got 7-iron. I think this is enough. 155. Wind into me. I'm going to give it a good poke with the 7. That's all over it. All right, good ball. On the green.
All right, nice
Close
shot.
enough. I should. Hopefully I can make a par from like 5 feet.
Yep, yep. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, in this hole, traditionally, this is one of the poorest holes for me. I'm such a poor finisher. I'm so exhausted by the end of the round. I'm still a little jacked. I could play more golf.
Well,
guys, do you want to play more after this, or do you want to hang it up?
Well, we could go to the chipping area and work on your chipping.
Oh, I could just go to hole number 1.
Yeah, we'll put that in. Now we're talking about peeing on the course. Keith says he likes to shake hands as soon as he's done peeing off to the side on the 18th green. Yep.
Yeah, that's the other one. Is you saw the guy go pee in the bushes and like touch his dick. And
yep.
I don't know. My penis is generally the cleanest part of my body, but I don't know if that holds true for most guys.
Yeah. Yep. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to step away as soon as you're done here, and I'll let you in chat decide what you guys want to do, because I've been holding it in for about 3 holes here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Paul says his buddy John pisses everywhere. Go ahead and let's name and shame him. Let's dox him, PJG. John what? Just kidding. I mean, I kind of want you to go to the chipping green because I kind of want to mention that I feel like we got you in such a. All right, well, Dustin's new. Dustin wins because he's new viewer and he subbed. He says let's go to 1, the first tee, keep it rolling. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock.
Okay. All right, fast greens.
Fast greens, lots of break. That's my club. Fast greens, fast women, and fuck Tom Fazio. Left it short.
Okay. It's okay.
Easy par.
It's a par. You made your 3rd par on this back 9.
Oh, fantastic. All right, let's go to 1.
Well, that's golf, guys. I think the last
What
round.
did I shoot? What did I shoot there? Let me just.
Well,
let me guess. I'm gonna guess an 87.
I got 89. But obviously, chat will have to check me. It's crazy because you had one of your best rounds so far. I think it was just last stream. You had 3 birdies on the card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good call. Keith says it's dangerous to put newbies in control. Anyone ever hear from Evan again? No, we haven't seen Evan since. We scared him away.
I wonder if they're going to try to take the tee.
Yeah, it is. That's why you'll keep hearing him say that, Dustin. It's a Tom Fazio and his son, or is that the son?
That's the son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom Fazio designed like 100 golf courses here in Southern Florida.
Yeah, I mean these few holes around this kind of clubhouse here are very pretty. I like all of them. It's the ones on the back that feel a little like afterthoughts a bit, that aren't as spectacular.
These ones are new. These were redesigned by an outfit called Sanford. And so these ones aren't Tom Fazio. They were redesigned. All right, I'm playing driver. Chippy driver out into the fairway.
God, why didn't you hit that off the tee at the start of the round?
What, chippy driver?
It looked nice and straight, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see what I did there? I tucked my right arm really in. I got to leave my right arm tucked in.
Yeah.
When it gets away from me.
All right, I really got to go now. I'll be back.
Yeah, go pee. Phil and I were playing out here a couple of weeks ago. We were shooting a scramble that he's going to release in hopefully a couple of days. And Phil's got the bladder of like an 80-year-old man. And there's only a couple of comfort stations on this golf course, and private club with homes all around, so I wouldn't let him just like whip it out. And that poor guy had to hold his pee for like 45 minutes while we were trying to do this scramble. It was kind of funny to watch, see how that affected his game. Not positively. All right. "103 yards, wind behind me." I'm going to take a sand wedge. I don't want to go long. And we'll start scoring here now that it doesn't matter. This is when I'll start playing well. Nope. It's on the green, but it's a long ways from it. It was very clicky. I didn't get enough divot into it. I'm going to check the battery power real fast. Yeah, as suspected. %. So we just got a couple more minutes here.
I'm sorry, but we cut out how many, what percent?
8%.
8%, okay.
8%, so we can start saying our goodbyes into the sunset.
Yep. As he's putting here, guys. Thank you for coming along with us, as always, on this wonderful golf journey. It's all live. You never know what you'll see. Could be amazing, could be not so amazing. Well, that was nice. That's a great way to end right there. Good solid putt.
Yeah, that was a better putt. Still missed the 1-footer.
I was wondering where you went to, Biz. Biz has been in a meeting. Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, but you know what? It's been a great stream. Picked up 3 subs. We had a good time. Lots of laughs. Talked all things golf. What did we decide? What did we learn today, guys? We learned that Red Bull is maybe not your best friend on the golf course. We learned that the TGL is probably going to be a failure, we think. So we learned that. We learned that you can't escape weird stuff with golf, because somehow we got on the discussion of peeing habits. Yep, we learned that, yes, thank you, Keith. We learned that Monkey is really lucky, that Monkey has like a few grand in free golf equipment. Yeah, and we learned that PJG, OG of the channel, go check out his channel. He's got some fun stuff there. He's doing a new golf trivia program. You can go. He said he put up a channel trailer. I bet I'll be around for that. I'm gonna game it. This is the problem. Like, I've got a OCD whatever thing, so I'm gonna like ruin your thing, Paul. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna learn like every golf trivia fact in like a week, and I'm gonna come on there. I'm gonna win every show.
All right, driver, we're going over the trees. I'm gonna play a big slice over the trees. That might end up wetted so far. Nope. Oh, maybe. That was a heck of a pounce, though.
And yeah, good call, Chucky. We learned that gambling isn't funny, and Lex's penis is the cleanest thing about him. Good point. Good point.
Oops. All right, I'm at 3%. So this phone, I think that's it. Phil, send us out.
All right, guys. Well, like we said, we'll be back tomorrow at 3-ish p.m. I think that's our final stream on this course until the new course opens. And then on Monday, we get to play the new course. I think we're tentatively around 2 p.m. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yep, and so we'll have 2 courses, and yep, we got another chat caddy coming up. I know we're about time for another one of those, and yeah.
We'll do it on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that'll be good, actually. Yeah, that'll be fun because it'll be a brand new course for them, so it'll be interesting for them to think about their shots.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Yeah. Well, and tell your mom happy 88th there, Paul. All right, John Baggers. He says, see you tomorrow, McGoofballs. Yep. All right. Chucky, was so glad to see you again.
Guys.
I was so concerned you were gone
Yeah,
for so long.
good seeing you, Chucky.
Bruce,
Yeah.
Keith, Biz. Who else am I missing here? Dustin, thanks for the sub. Thanks for being part of the Clown Show. Welcome to the team. Who else? I'm sure I'm forgetting other guys. Don't get offended if I'm forgetting you. I'm scrolling. Justin Millett, good to see you too. Thanks for sub. Welcome to the Clown Show.
Yep.
All right, guys. That's all we got. All right, once again, thanks, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Can't do it without you. Yep, that was a good way to finish. Yep. And as the final note, guys, go practice some golf. Get your practice in, guys. Go get some practice in. Thanks, Dustin. Thank you, sir. Most appreciated. All right, guys. That's all I got. Bye.